Hello, Deer Creek. I'm Jonah Abel with Antler Vision, and I'd like to welcome you back to Heflin Field, home of your Deer Creek Antler football team. The Antlers are matched up against the Lawton Wolverines. Also, there's much to be excited for as tonight is senior night. Of course, the season has been one to remember for our first-year head coach, Wade Stanley, as well as our senior players. Let's hope that those on and off the field stay warm, as the weather should be in the low 50s with cloudy skies and winds in the mid-teens. All right, it's almost game time, so once again, I'm Jonah Abel with Antler Vision, sending it up to our commentators.
Game one. You know this is step one on the ladder. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be afraid. You go do your best tonight. You play as a team. You play as brothers. And we'll leave it out there and we'll get this thing done. And you guys get after time.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Antler Vision, where tonight it's the final game of the 2017 Deer Creek football season. You're going to get to see the Lawton High Wolverines take on your Deer Creek Antlers. But first, it's senior night. Senior night, where we'll see before the game the student athletic trainers, the football team, the pom and cheer squad out there. Jerry, special night.
It is a special night, and we'll see the cross country and band at halftime. The great thing about this, we have so many seniors. We have to break it up before and at halftime. It's just a wonderful night for these seniors and for the parents of these seniors that have brought them through so many things. It's a great night here. It's beautiful outside. Get in the car and get up here now. It's time for Creek football, yo.
All right, absolutely. So tonight, it's senior night, Deer Creek versus Lawton. Right now, we're going to leave you with the sights and sounds of the game as we head towards senior night.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you for being here tonight as we recognize our 2018 seniors from football, student athletic trainers, cheer, and pom. At halftime, we will recognize our seniors from cross country and band. We will begin by introducing our senior student athletic trainers. Our first senior is Madison N. Cooper. Her parents are Chris and Lauren. Madison's future plans are to attend the University of Oklahoma and study business or pre-law. Our next senior is Gracie O'Donnell. Correction, Gracie Donnell. Thank you from the stands. Her parents are Brad and Renee. Gracie's future plans are to attend the University of Oklahoma and to become a pediatrician. Our next senior is Sydney Moncriss. Her parents are Laura and Rusty. Sydney's future plans are to attend OSU or SWASU to become a dermatologist, physician's assistant. Now we will introduce our football seniors. Our first football senior is Jerrell Allen. His parents are Lois and Willie Jones. Jerrell's future plans are to attend the University of Oklahoma to study engineering or to play football at the next level. Our next senior is John Bohannon. His parents are Sel and Donnie. John's future plans are to become a firefighter and move to Portland. Our next senior is Tucker Bowen. His parents are Steve and Susie. Tucker's future plans are to go to college. Our next senior is Brock Bauer. His parents are Roy, Don, and Wendy. Brock's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University and join the wakeboard team.
Join the wakeboard team.
Our next senior is Cody Barry. His parents are Lane and Sherry. Cody's future plans are to attend OSU and get degrees in physical education, to coach, and criminal justice. Our next senior is Jace Edwards. His parents are James and Stacy. Jace's future plans are to attend OSU and major in engineering. Our next senior is Hunter Freeze. His parents are John and Shelley. Hunter's future plans are to play baseball at the University of Kansas. Our next senior is Tyler Hammonds. His parents are Clayton and Robin. Tyler's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University. Our next senior is Logan Hussler. His parents are David and Susan. Logan's future plans are to run track at an undecided university. Our next senior is Mason Kunabi. His parents are John and Tara Kunabi and Sarah Eberhardt. Mason's future plans are to attend Texas A&M University. Our next senior is Josh Kirkendall. His parents are Glendon and Debbie. Josh's future plans are to do landscaping and grounds maintenance. Our next senior is Nolan Newman. His parents are Robert and Holly. Nolan's future plans are to attend the University of Central Oklahoma to become a public speaker. Our next senior is Carson Mann. His parents are Mark and Michelle. Carson's future plans are to attend the University of Central Oklahoma and major in industrial safety while competing in collegiate bass fishing. Our next senior is Jake Michael. His parents are Steve and Jennifer. Jake's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University and study medicine.
They're laughing.
Yeah, I'll tell you why after a while.
Well, I know.
Our next senior is A.J. Neal. His parents are Chris and Katie Neal and Jessica Villegas. AJ's future plans are to major in software engineering. Our next senior is Drew O'Hara. His parents are Patrick and Carla. Drew's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University. Our next senior is Lexi Oldham. His parents are Jeremy and Yelena. Lexi's future plans are to become an orthodontist. Our next senior is Aaron Ray. His parents are Sherry Ray, Jordan Ray, and John Doyle. Aaron's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University and major in marketing and entrepreneurship. Our next senior is Swade Reindl. His parents are Dana and Creighton. Swade's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University, then move to Corpus Christi, Texas. Our next senior is Ethan Renner. His parents are Dustin and Dana. Ethan's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University or the University of Tulsa, then go to medical school. Our next senior is DeCoven Roderson. His parents are Vonetta and Devon. DeCoven's future plans are to run track at an undecided university. Our next senior is Isaac Rollway. His parents are Tundi and Dupe. Isaac's future plans are to study engineering and run track at an undecided university. Our next senior is Preston Cyborg. His parents are Philip and Monica. Preston's future plans are to attend Oklahoma University and become an engineer. Our next senior is Landon Seigle. His parents are Terry and Leanne. Landon's future plans are to attend the University of Oklahoma. Our next senior is Hunter Smith. His family are his parents Travis and Laura, brothers Tyler and Isaac, Aunt Amy and Grandma. Hunter's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University and major in aerospace engineering. Our next senior is Alex Stallings. His parents are Philip and Brandy. Alex's future plans are to study astronomy or go into the Army. Our next senior is Griff Stanley. His parents are Scott and Gina. Griff's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University and play rugby. Our next senior is Logan Stanley. His parents are Kelly and David. Logan's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University and law school. Our next senior is J.J. Valentine. His parents are Brent and Rebecca. JJ's future plans are undecided at this time. Our next senior is Hayden Whitaker. His parents are Scott and Amanda. Hayden's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University. Our last senior in football is Davion White. His parents are Latoya and Gerald. Davion's future plans are to be a realtor. Now to introduce our Palm seniors. Our first Palm senior is Mckenzie Gallagher. Her parents are Steve and Deborah. Mackenzie's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University and major in pre-medical sciences. Our next senior is Caitlin Hill. Her parents are Kevin and Jennifer. Caitlin's future plans are to attend the University of Arkansas and get a degree in nursing. Our last Palm senior is Kylie Patrick. Her parents are David and Carrie. Kylie's future plans are to attend the University of Oklahoma to study occupational therapy and hopefully be a member of the OU Palm Squad. Now to introduce our cheer seniors. Our first cheer senior is Cammie Benet. Her parents are Kyle and Joanne. Cammie's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University and become a veterinarian. Our next senior is Jordan Brenner. Her parents are Bill and Kimberly. Jordan's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University and study to become an architectural engineer. Our next senior is Kylie Osborne. Her parents are Carrie and Lee J. Kylie's future plans are to study biology at the University of Oklahoma and become a pediatrician. Our next senior is Emerson Turner. Her parents are Linus and Greg Winkle. Emerson's future plans are to attend the University of Oklahoma, attend medical school, and become a dermatologist. Our next senior is Lexi Walton. Her parents are Ashley and Tony Alvarado. Lexi's future plans are to attend the University of Oklahoma to cheer and become a nurse practitioner. Our last cheer senior is Ashley White. Her mom is Beth. Ashley's future plans are to major in business at Southern Nazarene University. Ladies and gentlemen, give one more round of applause for our athletic trainer, football, cheer, and pom seniors.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Heflin Field on the campus of Deer Creek High School. And for tonight's Class 6A football matchup, tonight we welcome the Lawton Wolverines. Now, ladies and gentlemen, entering the field under the direction of drum majors Emma Miller and Sarah Stell, Deer Creek High School proudly presents the 2017 Antler Pride Marching Band. The Antler Pride now invites all of our Antler fans to stand together in the singing of our state song, Oklahoma. The Star-Spangled Banner honors Americans from everywhere who have sacrificed to protect the land of the free. Ladies and gentlemen, to honor our flag, those who defend it, and the freedom it represents, Superintendent Renette Tippins, Principal Melissa Jordan, and Athletic Director Bill Bays invite you to join Darby Cassidy, Deer Creek Director of Bands, and the Deer Creek High School Antler Pride Marching Band in the singing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get on your feet and get fired up for Deer Creek football. At this time, please join the Antler Pride Marching Band as they lead us in the Deer Creek Fight Song. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2017 Antler Pride Marching Band. Captains for tonight's game, first for Lawton, number 13, Elias Hopper. Number 55, Kyrie Grant. Number 76, Xavier Johnson. And number 77, Hector Becerra. For Deer Creek, captains are number 5, Hunter Freeze. Number 43, Griff Stanley. Number 54, Drew O'Hara. Number 60, Ethan Renner. And number 14, Jake Michael. Deer Creek has won the toss and has deferred to the second half. Wolverines will DC. Our referees for tonight's contest, our referees Rick Smith, umpire Gary Blakely, headlinesman Chad Newman, line judge Danny Yates, and the back judge is Landon Heiss.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Antler Vision. Welcome to the final game of the 2017 Deer Creek football season, where tonight you're going to see the 7-2 Lawton High Wolverines take on the 4-5 Deer Creek Antlers. Lawton's going to be led by the two of the top 100 players in the state, Dominique Neal and Jaequan Lincoln, and hope to win district tonight with a little bit of help maybe from Stillwater, who's playing Midwest City. But Deer Creek shows up tonight and hopes to be the spoiler of all that. Deer Creek won't win district this year, but if they win tonight, neither will Lawton, Jerry.
No, we're led by 27 really great seniors. We're led by a whole bunch of great new coaches and a whole bunch of great new younger players. I feel great about our season this year. 4-5, it may not be 10-0, but it's pretty dang good. And we have a chance to go 500 tonight. I'm fired up. I couldn't be more happy.
I'm fired up. Lawton with a big drive all the way here from down in southwest Oklahoma, but Deer Creek really looking to rebound after that game last week in Choctaw, where you saw all kind of weirdness. A line drive into a defensive lineman's gut for a 30-yard touchdown run. Onside kicks, the weird play on the sideline that was so successful for Choctaw. Deer Creek defense looks to get back on their feet this week. And really, they made a nice comeback last week to try to get in that game.
Yeah, I mean, we had a great chance of jumping in and winning that ball game there at the end. We just needed to make a couple more plays, and it would have happened for sure. But how about our Creek Antlers coming out here right now on the field?
There they are.
They're fired up tonight, ladies and gentlemen. There's a great crowd here tonight. It's a beautiful night for football.
It really is.
I was like, oh, it's going to be cold. I got out here. We don't have any of the Oklahoma wind tonight. It's beautiful out here. This is football weather.
If you just joined us, you're going to have to go back and watch the beginning after this game is over, where senior night, where they introduced every one of those seniors, and boy, there were a lot of them. And so this year, this is the last game for these seniors. A lot of hard work over the last 3-4 years for this program and this community, and we hope to send them out with a bang and a win here.
I think so as well. I was talking to my boy the other day about, how big of a deal this was, and knowing that it's your last time to ever strap all the pads on. And we got a few players that are going to go play. But, this is a special night. And it's a special night for the parents, too. I was talking to some people about this. I have a couple of great friends of mine who have sons that are seniors. And, all the different times they've driven all over the state, getting up early, coming home late, never seeing your spouse because you're running around with the kids. It's a really cool thing. And so hats off and all of our love and prayers to our seniors and their parents. It's a special, special night.
Thank you for the sacrifice that you guys made for this program and this community, the late nights, the long practices, the drive to ball games, starting probably in Little League with these guys. And so tonight will, for these guys, maybe some of their last football games.
You left it better than where it was when you got here.
Absolutely. So here we go. The orange shoes is orange shoes is out there. Alexi Oldham, number 9, he's going to kick it off. You can hear the announcer there getting the crowd all fired up here on senior night. Back deep to receive for the Wolverines. As always, hard to read numbers. That looks to be, he's trying to get them fired up here. That looks to be number 3, Miles Davis. Maybe not that Miles Davis, but Miles Davis all the same. Kick's going to go away from him, land out of bounds. There's going to be a flag on the play.
They'll get the ball up there at the spot because the ball went out of bounds. Penalty, no big deal. Our defense is out here. You're going to see a couple of young men that we haven't had in a couple of weeks. Griff Stanley being one, right there in the middle of the line. We're going to get to see Preston Cyborg back tonight. it's great having some, and especially those two boys are seniors too. You know, having them back for their last game. So let's go get them, Creek.
So here we go. Lawton Wolverine offense on the field under center. Quick handoff around the left side. Strung out by defense. That's going to be tackled by number 3 Miles Davis. Tackled by number 54 Drew O'Hara on that play.
Good boy, Drew. We strung it out to the sideline, and he eventually had to cut it up, and luckily we had the numbers, but here they are back on the line.
So under center for Lawton, that's number 13 Elias Hopper. Quick handoff to Davis again. Davis brought down by a familiar name, number 10, Dylan Diaz. He carries the ball out to about the 47-yard line.
Number 10, Dylan Diaz on the tackle.
So tonight we talk about the seniors, but we also talk about the future of this program.
Right.
Dylan Diaz is sophomore.
I was down the field when they were all warming up. He's a big kid, and he's got room to get a lot bigger and a lot faster. Get him right there.
There he is. That's Tyler Hammonds. Oh, the pass is thrown and caught. He's going to be tackled there, of course, by number 20, Hunter Smith. Jaequan Lincoln. Jaequan Lincoln, one of the top 100 players in the state, a receiver, possibly a Division I recruit. There's been a lot of buzz about Jaequan Lincoln, just as there have been about Dominique Neal, also a top 100 player in the state with offers from schools such as North Texas and Arkansas State. So there's the handoff again to Miles Davis. Almost had him on the shoestring tackle. That was, who was that? We don't have a spotter, folks.
That was Big Griff Stanley bringing him
on
down.
the tackle. Senior with his first tackle on the night. First tackle back after recovering from an injury. So that's Hopper under center. You don't see this a lot nowadays, Jerry. We saw it with PC West a couple of weeks ago, but you just don't see the under center that much.
Especially with the hurry up like they're doing as well.
Absolutely.
We got to make that tackle. Yeah,
there's
it's
a
holding.
flag on the play. Absolutely.
Finally.
He touched down, or he touched 1 foot there in the end zone before he was knocked out of bounds. That's going to be called back. We'll say it's likely going to be called back.
They leveraged it to the sideline, and we were there to make the play. I think that was a Paxton Gary was ready to make the play, and you see his whole body go left to the sideline to make the tackle, but his clothes are being pulled back the other way. So we can't see a lot being old from up here, but I can tell you I saw that.
Yeah.
So
his jersey, he about lost one of the ones on his jersey, turned into number 1. So here goes Hopper under center. He's going to have trip receivers to the top of your screen. Up top, that is Dominique Neal.
Second down and 7 for the Wolverines.
Pauses to look towards the sideline. Steps out for a second. He'll head back under center. He's got a single running back in the backfield. That's Davis.
Get him.
Reverses his field. Makes a move on Paxton Gary. Just gets away. And knocked out of bounds there by Paxton Gary.
That was a good move because we had him dead to rights in the backfield. But he made a good move to get upfield and get some yards for him there.
Yeah, every game in this district we've seen players that have what Pat Jones calls a little bit of juice. Miles Davis is that guy for the Lawton Wolverines so far. Or what's another one? Couldn't tackle him in a phone booth. He's got a little bit of that. There's a handoff to Davis again.
Good tackle. Kept his feet churning. That's a good football player right there.
Miles Davis is brought down by Isaac Oway.
It took us 10 games to get your name right, Isaac,
yes,
but we got it right, baby.
I know. I'm trying. I'm going to media day next year, Isaac. This won't happen. Oh, wide open in the end zone. Well, dagnabbit, that's number 5, Jaequan Lincoln. Hopper's pass complete in the end zone.
That had to just be a bust of coverage of some kind because we had the
hey, we always talk about interesting formations.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Into attempt the extra point is number 88.
I think that may be Troy Polamalu there.
It looks like him.
All right, so now they shift and everything looks normal again. Everybody can exhale. Line up for the extra point. Hopper will hold. There's the kick. It's up
Doink.
and good.
No.
Oh, it's up and no good. Pardon me. I was looking at my roster. That's Tyvon Curry.
I just want to let y'all know my partner's reading their roster off of his cell phone that he took from work because they did not give us a roster. So you're doing a great job, JD. Hey, only 6.
Only 6. Sorry about that, Jerry. With 10 minutes left in the first quarter, it's Lawton 6, Deer Creek 0.
We are insurance, we are farmers. McBride Orthopedic Hospital and Clinic is proud to provide premier orthopedic services to Deer Creek athletes and their families. All Deer Creek varsity football games can also be seen on Antler Vision at deercreekantlers.tv. It can be accessed from any computer or smartphone. Back deep to receive for the Antlers, number 4, Davion White. And number 10,
We're back here in the
Diaz.
Palace on the Prairie, Deer Creek, Oklahoma.
Kicking off for the Wolverines.
Lawton has just scored the first touchdown of the night. A hopper pass complete to Jaequan Lincoln. And so now we're going to see the same extra point. Yep, that's Tyvon Curry that's going to be kicking off for the Wolverines. Trying to think of a Red Dawn joke that I can make about Lawton. Wolverine, but I got nothing really. So Curry's going to kick off. Back deep to receive for the Antlers. Didn't matter. That's Axel Welch, and Axel Welch. Axel Welch had a head of steam and carries it out to about the 42-yard line. My goodness.
I bet the coverage people go back over to the kicker and go, hey, if we get to kick off again, don't kick it to that one.
Yeah, if you kick to that guy again, you're walking home. We have to tackle that guy. So the first time tonight, we're going to see the Deer Creek offense. Hunter Freeze, the senior quarterback, right now committed to Kansas to play the University of Kansas to play baseball. In the backfield, you're going to see Dylan Diaz. He's going to have twin receivers to the bottom of the screen, single receiver to the top. Freeze with a quick pass out to Diaz, and Diaz has got room.
Good tackle.
Nice tackle in space. That's number, I'll never see his number from here. Who's that? Number 4 for Lawton.
Jaequan
Neal. There you go. I'm just going to let the guy next door do all the work. So now Diaz with that first screen pass. Now we see the regular guy, LaMorris Davis, into the game. Hussler at the top of your screen. Davion White at the bottom, and Paxton Gary there in the slot. Here's Freeze back in the shotgun, awaits the snap. There it is. Fakes the handoff to Davis. There's a quick pass to the big guy, Axel Welch, who holds on to the ball. Nice gain. Maybe good enough for a first down. Let's move those chains. Come on.
As the season's come along, Hunter's got to be, especially with some injuries to our wide receivers, Axel's become more of a favorite target for him as the year went on. And he's proven himself, too. You know, as a quarterback, you throw it to who you trust. And Axel has shown that he can be trusted. He catches the ball in amongst all the linebackers, and he fights. And that's a great pass right there.
That one, he caught up around his face mask and held on to it. There's Freeze. Pass is tipped to the line of scrimmage. Is going to be knocked down. Intended for that guy, Axel Welch. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 as that pass falls incomplete. 9:03 left in the first quarter here. You're going to have twin receivers to the top of your screen. That's Hussler and Gary. You got Davion White at the bottom, and that's LaMorris Davis in the backfield, offset to Freeze's right. They look towards the sideline for the offensive call. He steps up, gives that to the center offensive line. Davis switches sides. There's the quick handoff to Davis, who's met immediately. My goodness. LaMorris Davis was tackled almost immediately. That was number 2, Matthew Hernandez, 5'10", 240-pound defensive lineman there for the Wolverines.
Our line have been doing a great job, and I still think they were. I think they called the right play at the right time. It looked like they called a run blitz right there, and it just, you know, it's just one of those times where you call it right at the right time, and he ran him right into where we handed the ball off.
Absolutely. So brings up 3rd down and 12 from the 50-yard line. Freezes in the shotgun.
Oh, there he is coming across the middle.
There's the pass. Just short of Hussler. Won't be able to make that catch, so it's going to bring up 4th down from the 50-yard line. We'll see the punt team come into the game.
Number 33,
although Preston Cyble's back, we're going to see, it looks like we're going to continue to see Tucker Bowen with the punting duties here tonight. Tucker Bowen, a senior. We saw him walk across the field just a little bit earlier.
Yes, we did. A kid that was having some health problems there at the first of the year that's come on and really stepped up in the game he had to step in. Oh, look at this.
Fake. Oh, Jacob Johnson. Oh. Yeah. So Tucker Bowen's pass was complete to Jacob Johnson. But honestly, that was a red from the word go.
You know what?
Lawton sniffed that out.
Tucker, a senior, one of one passing at his Deer Creek career. So, I mean, that's something he can remember for a long, long time. I completed a pass on that field out there, young man.
I never threw an incompletion. You were the punter. That doesn't matter. All right, so the Lawton offense is back on the field. They're going to have the ball at the 48-yard line. Hopper will be under center. Twin receivers to the bottom. You got number 5 there in motion. There's the handoff to Miles Davis. Miles Davis has got a little bit of room. And when he gets in the open field, he's got some wheels.
Wow.
And wow, that was quick. So that's Miles Davis with the 52-yard touchdown run. Miles Davis, I was talking about maybe can't tackle him in a phone booth. He's got some wheels when he gets out in the open field too.
Yeah.
My goodness.
He had a hole to run through there, and he got it to the sideline quickly, and it was all over.
They've got him listed at 5'10", 161, and if he's 5'10", there's no way he's 5'10".
They're going for 2. They're throwing back this side.
There's Hopper, and there's the pass. The pass is complete to number 9, Nate Eggleston. So the 2-point conversion is good. So with 8 minutes left in the first quarter here in Deer Creek, Lawton leads the Antlers 14-0.
In the first quarter, Lawton 14, Deer Creek 0. Hey, Antler fans, it's Canes Challenge night, and that means if the Antlers score at least 14 points, you win. Just take your Canes voucher to your local Raising Canes by the close of business tomorrow and buy any Canes combo and get the second absolutely free. It's the Canes Challenge from Raising Canes Chicken Fingers. One love.
All right, we're back here in lovely Deer Creek, where Miles Davis just, you thought I was going to say something about a trumpet. That's not true. Miles Davis just had a 52-yard touchdown. But that's okay. Tyvon Curry's on to kick. He's going to kick it high and short. The ball's going to be fielded. Oh, folks, you got to get on that one. Axel Welch, thank you very much.
I told you they weren't going to kick it to him.
Yeah,
again.
You're right. You're exactly right. You're walking home if you kick it to big number 12 again. That's exactly right. So nice awareness by Axel Welch to get on that ball.
He came from all the way from this side of the field to that side of the field and made a play. He ran 52 yards to make that recovery right there.
Absolutely. Love to see that.
That's the kind of we see from him. But that's the kind of hustle and the determination that we've seen flow into this Deer Creek program this year. It came from the coaches, and the boys were ready to accept it and work through it, and that's what we've seen all year long, and it's very impressive.
There's the handoff to Lamorris Davis, shakes and bakes, and then cuts his way outside.
Atta boy.
Cuts back inside now. Looks like it's going to be a gain of about, let's see where that spot's going to be. That was a long run for about 2 yards. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Antlers.
And Lamorris is a sophomore this year. I remember this time last year, he was forced into duty as a freshman playing. And we've seen the growth and development in 1 year. I see big things for him over the next couple years.
He's got 2 years left. Here's Hunter Freeze. There's a quick pass to Axel Welch. Axel Welch catches and holds on. Forward progress is going to give him a gain out to about the 25-yard line, which is going to bring up 3rd down and about 4.
We really need to get a first down here.
So I'm embarrassed to say this because we've been doing this 10 games. What grade is Axel?
Axel's a junior.
Junior, yes, okay. I just had a momentary
because I remember him playing last year as a sophomore, playing quarterback, as a matter of fact, in that Putnam City game, I believe.
Yep. Ryan Westerhoff went down for a little bit, and then I think Axel came in. I remember that. And then Westerhoff came back in and led him to the win, yes.
And then Axel got in the weight room and became a tight end and said, I like this.
There's Hunter Freeze. There's a quick pass out to Logan Hussler.
Yes.
Oh, dag-nabbit. Oh, dag-nabbit. Ah, dag-nabbit.
Okay.
That was a hook and ladder, and it was executed with near perfection to that. I think it was Dylan Diaz. I didn't quite. It happened so fast.
We had the pass to Hussler was a yard further than we needed to get the first down. And he would have had the first down. But you saw Dylan. Anytime you see Dylan on offense, you got to kind of keep an eye out for him because you know he's going to be involved.
Yes.
And the pitch came back, and there was going to be a lane down the sideline, but that's a play we have not run one time this year.
No, it hasn't.
And I believe it's
he
easy
had
to
room.
do. It's easy to do in practice, and not as much in games,
Right.
And that's one of those problems with those kind of plays. But
he catches that ball and he's got room to get. I mean, it's the call is there. It's a good call. He had tons of room to run had he caught that ball.
the first person that met him right there coming off the sideline was Coach Stanley hitting him on the butt, saying, "That's all right.
Yeah,
You'll see Dylan Diaz score on that play sometime in the next 2 years." I mean, because it works.
Yes.
That was a great call, and
right.
and that's going to work. And I expect that you see Dylan Diaz all over the field the rest of this game, like you have in every game this year. But that's a hard-working player right there.
All right, so the Deer Creek return team is out on the field again. Dylan Diaz is back to return the kick along with Davion White, another senior, of course. Right? Yeah. I'm going through my list here. Yeah, Davion White, of course, another senior.
He's done a great job at receiver this year.
We've been doing this 10 games. Why am I second-guessing myself?
Because we don't want him to be seniors. We want him to, hang around here for another year. We got something brewing.
Oh, my goodness. And you talk about a lot of seniors. There is a lot of seniors. And the amount of incoming freshmen, I hope it matches that amount of outgoing seniors because that's a lot of kids.
You only see that many seniors when they have a true love for the game, but most importantly, each other.
There's Tyvon Curry with the kick. Short again. Axel Welch fields the ball. He's going to get it out to about the 34-yard line. He's held up. Two guys, they didn't take him down. He stood his ground.
But what I was getting at, I mean, you have to be a successful team. You gotta love what you do, but you gotta love the guys you do it with. And over the past this year, but especially in the last week, as a lot of these seniors draw close, I've been seeing pictures of these guys playing, over at the old DCO fields over here, from back when they were in 3rd and 4th grade, and these same boys together for all these years, and that's something you carry with you for the rest of your life.
Hunter Freeze takes the snap, rolls out, quick pass to Axel Welch, and just couldn't quite hold on to it. Had room to run, and it was he had to stretch just a tad bit too much. So that pass will fall incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Antlers.
I'm not sure what the theme for the students are tonight, but they're all in like
construction vests, basically.
Oh, wrecking crew. It's the wrecking crew.
Yes.
I see.
What am I talking? Of course it is.
The big blue wrecking crew.
There's Hunter Freeze. Quick pass out to Paxton Gary. He's met immediately by number 14. That's Jordan Carradine.
He's brought down by number 14, Jordan Carradine.
So Lawton's got about a 2-hour drive up here? They may even got out of school a little bit early today.
Yeah.
You're going to have Logan Hussler at the top of your screen, Paxton Gary in the slot, and that's Davion White at the bottom. Hunter Freeze is in the shotgun.
I'm going to ask to see Logan score a touchdown tonight. That's one of the things I want to see.
That is a must.
That kid has been something else this year.
That pass is just out of the reach of Axel Welch. So that's going to bring up 4th down and 7. And so you're going to have Tucker Bowen in again to punt for the Antlers.
Punt formation is number 16, Tucker Bowen. Back to receive for the Wolverines, number 3.
We appreciate you joining us here on senior night here in Deer Creek, where we're going to see almost 27 seniors play their last game here. There's the snap to Tucker. There's the kick. Maybe off the side of his foot just a tad. It'll roll out to about the 49-yard line. It's going to be downed at the 49-yard line by number 18. That's Aaron Ray.
Aaron Ray, a senior on this football team, coming up and making a play for the Deer Creek Antlers.
Absolutely.
1st and 10, Lawton.
So the Deer Creek defense is going to be back on the field. Try to kind of shake off those first 2 touchdowns, that last quick run by number 3, Miles Davis. Going to try to bottle him up here the rest of the game. There's number 7 at the bottom of your screen. That's Dominique Neal.
Preston Cyborg in the game for the first time this evening.
Good to see Preston out there.
He's been hurt the past few games, and he's back in there at linebacker. Get him
There
right
he
there.
is. There he is.
Oh, he threw
my
it away.
gosh. Are you serious? All right, that's
Great
okay.
hustle. Nice hustle, fellas.
That's number 44,
Number 3, Miles Davis.
Tyler Hammonds on the tackle.
Well, we had him in the backfield, and he
Yes.
just underhand flipped it to his running back that
Yep.
missed his block.
Yes, yes.
And he rambles out and gets a couple yards. But great hustle coming back and making that tackle.
It's weird how you get rewarded for missing a block sometimes. There's Hopper with the handoff to Davis. Seibel got a hand on him, couldn't quite bring him down. He's going to be knocked out of bounds by number 29. Is that our guy? No, that's 19. That's Jarrett Burright.
Stop made by number 19, Jarrett Burright.
Jarrett's done a great job of we inserted him about halfway through the year because of injuries in there to play cornerback, and he's done a great job this year.
We got an offensive lineman coming out here. We got a 3-man offensive line. We got an offensive lineman at the top of your screen, an offensive lineman at the bottom. And
we call timeout.
Yeah,
that was weird looking. Let's call timeout.
Absolutely. I think they'd have got the playoff if 55 hadn't busted his assignment on coming out there. So luckily he didn't quite know what to do, and we got a timeout. So with 5:12 left in the first quarter, 21-0, Lawton leads Deer Creek. All right, we're back here in Deer Creek. 5:12 left in the first. Hopper's under center with trip receivers to the bottom of your screen and a single to the top.
Get the hopper.
Get the hopper. Miles Davis is in the backfield. It's making me kind of blue. Hey, no, I'm just kidding.
Get him right there.
Was that
There you go.
There you go. Nice stick on Dominic Neal. Yeah, that is Dominic Neal. D1 recruit out there on the edge. And you can see he's got a little shake and bake in his game.
By number 8, Preston Cyborg.
Preston Cyborg held him up.
Attaboy, Preston.
Dylan Diaz took a shot. So here's Hopper under center. Trips to the bottom, single to the top. That's Neal. Hopper, quick pass out to number 8. He's got a little room to roam. Cuts inside. And that's going to be a touchdown.
Lawton.
So
Hopper's pass.
I want to just explain a little bit of stuff too. If you're watching this,
Eddie Austin.
the playoff matchups are determined by tonight's game.
this is a good time to explain this.
So Stillwater is playing Midwest City. Top 4 teams in your district get into the playoffs. Midwest City beat Lawton earlier in the year. If Lawton can beat us and Stillwater beats Midwest City, Lawton beats us by 23 points or more, then they can take over that first position.
Yes.
If something would happen, they would lose to us, or what I'm trying to say is they need to score as many points as they can against us this evening.
Right.
To get into the playoffs.
Yes.
We at 4 and 5 do not have an opportunity to get in the playoffs. So you may see a difference a little bit in what you normally see.
Yes.
I'm just trying to explain it correctly.
Yes, no, that's probably a good way to. There is. The Wolverines are incentivized by the amount of points that they score tonight.
Right.
Yeah.
And, that's not saying that we don't want to win or we're not doing more, all those kind of things. We do. Tonight is more about more. It's more than just football.
Yes.
Tonight for the blue, the guys
Right.
in blue.
Yep.
These seniors here tonight have had 3 coaches in 3 years.
Yes.
Which means they've had 3 different coaching staffs in 3 years.
Yes.
What that would be like is imagine, changing out your boss every year for 3 years, or your
Right.
wife, or your
Yes.
husband, and you have to learn a whole new system, a whole new way of doing things, a whole new everything.
Yes.
I'm saying this, and I'm not brown nosing or anything. We've got our group now. We have the coaches that will be here with us, and I'm so excited about that. But these seniors have gone through heck, you know.
Yep.
3 coaches in 3 years. Go ahead and attaboy, Jace.
Nice fair catch. That's number 21, Jace Edwards on the fair catch.
Great job, Jace. Good senior.
Tonight's about lacing them up one more time.
Yeah.
Tonight's about strapping up one more time and being on that field with your guys one more time.
Yeah.
And so they're going to do their best to go out and represent the school and community just as they've done all these years. So here comes the offense back out onto the field. It's going to be Hunter Freeze. It's going to be Preston Cyborg. We're going to see if we can drive down and get back in this game. Single receiver to the top of your screen, twins to the bottom. That's Davion White and Paxton Gary, and then, of course, Hussler up at the top by himself. There's the big guy, Preston Cyborg, with a gain of about 2, but he fell for another 2, so let's call that 4 maybe.
We've missed Preston over these past few games. Preston had an ankle injury and tried it every week, was out there trying to fight to get back to be able to play, and you couldn't afford there was nobody alive that could keep him off the field tonight, I promise you. And
absolutely.
And you know, he's going to be out there, and you know, Preston's played in varsity since he was a freshman. You know, this is the culmination of 4 years of hard work, and it pays off. He's a good kid.
There's a quick pass out to Davion White. Spins out of bounds. Going to be good enough for the first down at about the 44-yard line. So let's move those chains. Oh, no. Well, that spot is actually going to say that he didn't get that first down. So phooey on me for assuming first down. So it's going to be third and about, a half a yard. It's going to be Logan Hussler at the top of your screen.
This down was made for you, Preston.
Yes,
Truck somebody.
Absolutely. Loads it up. There it is, Preston Cyborg. Yeah, he hit that hole hard, and that's good enough for an Antler first down and 10.
He ran through 2 guys to get 5 yards.
Absolutely.
That's what we missed last week. Choctaw got lucky last week that they didn't have to get battered by him, is what I'm trying to say.
I think it's a great change of pace. You know, we joke about thunder and lightning and how cliche thunder and lightning is, but that's truly what they are. You know, Lamoris Davis, quick, can't tackle him in a phone booth, and then Preston Cyborg absolutely is going to truck you if he gets a chance. There's Hunter Freeze, quick pass.
Nice.
Number 1, Logan Hussler, turns up field, cuts.
Attaboy,
Logan,
go, baby,
Logan
go.
Hussler's got room.
Go, Logan, go.
Hussler's got room. He's at the 15-yard line. He's pushed out of bounds by number 1. That is DeMarcus Andrews, who's lucky enough to knock Logan Hussler out of bounds. But what a catch, and what an ability to maneuver in traffic for Logan Hussler.
That right there is the magic that we've seen from him all year long. And, you know, he's been hurt and stuff and played through injuries. But that right there shows you that kid can play football, and he can play football for somebody next year.
Yes.
As a freshman in college. I just don't know who it'll be, but he can if he wants to.
I absolutely agree. There's Hunter Freeze. There's the handoff to Preston Cyborg.
Get in there, Preston. Go, baby.
Preston Cyborg, yards after contact. My son makes fun of me when I say yak yards, but that's exactly what it is when you're talking about Preston Cyborg. Gets down to about the 5-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 1 from the 5. Hunter Freeze steps into the huddle and breaks it. You're going to have twin receivers to the top of your screen. That's Davion White. You're going to have Paxton Gary in the slot, and then number 1, Logan Hussler at the bottom of your screen. There's the quick pass. Oh, just outside of the reach of number 12, Axel Welch. They faked the handoff there to Seigle. Just out of the reach of Welch's hands. That's like 6-7 targets.
Uh-oh, the Moose squad's coming in.
Yes, I love it. So I wonder if Lawton's seen this on tape. I know we're in high school football. I know some people watch tape. Have they seen this on tape?
I believe
Drew
so.
O'Hara.
Push him.
Absolutely. Drew O'Hara gets down to, let's see where they spot that. It's a gain of 2.
To the 3, first down.
Drew O'Hara with it. Oh, you got to let him get into the end zone, coach. Nah, that's okay. Here we go.
I could hear some people down here in the stands yelling for Preston a while ago. So let's see if
that's true.
If
that's
Preston
good.
can pound one of these in here real quick.
It's a good point. so far, of all the things we've seen this year, Drew O'Hara's touchdown celebration after scoring that first touchdown of his a couple of weeks ago is one of my favorite things. You would have thought he just won the lottery.
It was awesome.
Trips to the top of your screen. Seigle in the backfield with Freeze. Fakes the handoff, throws it up. Oh, just overthrows. Is that Welch? Yeah, just overthrows Axel Welch. Fade to the corner of the end zone and just misses him.
That was a good pass right there. I mean,
Really
that was. You stand out here on this field, you know, I'm going to tell you, but Hunter's probably stood out here on this field for, I don't even know how many, 100 hours maybe.
Yes.
You stand out here and you throw that ball to that corner over and over from different parts of the field, and, that's probably his 100th hour. And
there's the quick pass.
Touchdown!
Oh, he got it. He got it. Yes! Touchdown, Deer Creek. Hunter Freeze throws it to Axel Welch, who bobbles it and has the awareness and body control to get the foot down inbounds. Touchdown, Deer Creek.
That was a much-needed touchdown by Deer Creek right there. You got everybody fired back up again. There's Hunter, senior, throwing his touchdown pass.
Yes.
And that was a heck of a catch, too.
It was. Axel Welch, impressive body control and the ability to just pull that ball in, because I know he knew he was close to that line and had to get that foot down.
It helps that he was 6'4", too,
yeah.
and has the arms to match.
Okay, so yeah, maybe
he just stuck it out there. I'll take that and put this foot in here. But great job by the offensive line that whole drive as well. No one got close to Hunter. We were able to run the football. That was a great job by our offensive line, led by 3-year starter, center Ethan Renner. Played here since he was before 200 pounds out there in 5A all the way through tonight. Never missed a game, 30 straight games. So hats off to you, Ethan. Great job, buddy.
The extra point is up and good. So with 2:36 left in the first quarter, it's 28-7. Lawton leads. All right, we're back here in Deer Creek. Nice pass from Hunter Freeze to Axel Welch, who bobbled the ball and gained control just in time to get a foot down for Deer Creek's first touchdown of the night.
Good drive, Deer Creek. Way to go. Way to step up.
Alexi Oldham in to kick off. We'll see if he goes high and short here, as we have a tendency to do. It is high and short. No call for the fair catch. He didn't step out of bounds.
Get him.
He's going to try to run that. He's knocked out of bounds by a host of Antlers. That was number 44 on the reception, James Hefner.
Would you say that was maybe a herd of antlers there, JD?
So I try that for every game. Do you notice last week I broke out a swarm of Yellow Jackets?
Would you say we have a plethora of antlers?
A plethora? So here comes the Wolverine offense back into the
All right,
game.
D, come on now. Let's strap it down here.
Absolutely. Hopper's going to be under center. Miles Davis is going to be in the backfield. He's going to go in motion. It's going to be an empty backfield for Hopper.
Get your hands up. Knock that down.
Dylan Diaz.
Wow, that's a nice catch right there.
That is a nice, strong catch by Jaequan Lincoln.
Dylan couldn't have covered him any better than that. That was awesome.
Yeah, my goodness. I mean, when I saw Dylan rip his arm, I thought he's dropping that ball, and he didn't. Nice hands by Lincoln.
It's the gloves.
Yes. The gloves. There's Miles Davis. Somebody trying to put a hit on him and make him kind of blue. No, nothing. Ben Likes on the tackle. I thought that was Ben Likes. I'm trying to spot for myself
It's
here.
good to have Ben back. Ben's been out a couple of games, and it's good to see him out there healthy and playing again.
Hopper fakes the handoff, play action pass.
Make
out
that
to number
tackle.
9. Hit
Yes.
immediately by number 41, Parker Johnson on the tackle. Parker Johnson only a sophomore, just another one of these group of sophomores that just are going to be a big part of this program for the coming years.
Oh, this is Big D right here. Let's go now.
Absolutely. 3rd and short. We'll see what Hopper does. Hopper's under center.
We're coming.
Antler, yeah, I was going to say Antler.
Here we
show
come.
blitz.
He's changing the play, so let's get it now, fellas.
Now you've got Dominique Neal down at the bottom of your screen. There's a quick
Make
pass
that tackle.
out.
Make that tackle.
Yes.
Yeah, you're short.
They're going to bring. He's going to be short of the first down. Eddie Austin with the catch.
I had one
Brought down
Go ahead.
Hunter Smith on the tackle. Parker Johnson also in there on that tackle.
Wow, they just brought a really big guy in for it to play tight end over here on this end. So they're going to their Moose squad, I guess.
Miles Davis in the backfield. Hopper under center.
Fight through there, boys. Make a play. Make a play.
Load up. Here we go. Hopper awaits the snap. There it is. There's a handoff to Davis. Oh, my goodness. Brought down from behind by Tyler Hammonds.
Oh, hey. If you do not eject him, Mr. Referee, I saw you watching the whole thing. 77
Why is
on
he
their
talking
team.
to our guy?
I don't know, but 77 on their team was swinging at one of our players on the ground, and the line judge on that side was watching the whole thing. I watched the whole thing happen, and they did not throw his tail out of the game.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm all about letting them play, but that was ridiculous. Come on, defense.
Hopper
Stuff
under
him.
center.
Pop him right there.
Fakes the handoff.
Smash. Get him.
Oh, my gosh. He stepped out of bounds. Did he not step out of bounds? My goodness. Knocked out of bounds by number 41, Parker Johnson. Pass was complete to Jaequan Lincoln. Well.
All right, defense.
Yeah.
Look, it's time to stiffen up here, and it's time to hit him back. Let's go now. Pop him in the mouth.
Hopper under center. Handoff to Miles Davis. He's got just a tad bit of room. And it's going to be a touchdown. Miles Davis and the Wolverines.
Number 3, Miles Davis. With the 12-yard
Miles
run.
Davis with his second touchdown of the night here for the Wolverines. And the Wolverine offensive line is really doing a job tonight. And the Deer Creek defense is going to do their best to stand up here just as quickly as they can. So here's Curry in to kick the extra point. Hopper with the hold. The kick is down. It's up and good. So with 20 seconds left in the first quarter, it's 35-7. Lawton leads. All right, we're back here in Deer Creek, where we just saw Miles Davis run for his second touchdown of the night. 20 seconds left in the first. That's going to tick down pretty fast as we go here. Curry's going to kick off for the Wolverines. We'll see if he kicks high and short again. Well, actually, Curry's going to run to the sideline and talk to a coach who's come out onto the field. We'll see what happens here. Back deep to receive. Dylan Diaz, of course, number 10. Davion White, number 4. And here's Curry. Curry approaches the ball and kicks, and he's going to kick it high and deep.
Go,
to Dylan Diaz, which sometimes is not a good idea. Dylan Diaz has got a little bit of room. He tries to, one guy gets a hand on him, and he tries to break away, can't quite do it. So nice return by Dylan Diaz. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Antlers from about the 27-yard line.
We had good blocking up there by Xander Crawford, another one of the seniors. I saw him out there. He's played all over the field this year. I just happened to see him get a hold of his guy. His guy wasn't one of the ones that tackled him, I promise you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Hunter Freeze and the Deer Creek offense going to come out onto the field here again. We're going to have twin receivers to the bottom of your screen. That's Davion White and Paxton Gary. And Logan Hussler to the top of your screen. Preston Cyble's back in the game, senior running back. Good to see him. There's the handoff to Cyble. Runs into traffic. Tries to break outside. Doesn't find much room there. But it looks like it may be good enough for about a gain of, let's call it 2. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Antlers.
It's going to bring down the second quarter.
All right, well, so that's the end of the first quarter. And so at the end of the first quarter, it's 35-7. Lawton leads Deer Creek.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that because of our halftime festivities for senior night, the Antler Pride Marching Band will march for post-game. Please stick around and support the Antler Pride Marching Band after the game. Resuming play.
All right, here we go.
Hunter Freeze in this offense going to try to get something going, get another touchdown on that board. See if we can chip into this lead just a little bit.
I accidentally went to lick my lips just in and hit the fuzzy end of my microphone. It's in my tongue.
Gross. I hope I don't get that microphone anymore. I want a new pop guard.
Mark Jerry on this one. I'll buy a new one, Miss Harris, I promise.
It's like when you were a kid. When you look at it's yours, so fine. Oh, yuck. So it looks like it's a timeout on the field, but we'll go ahead and work our way through this one. You can see there on the screen, it's Wrecking Crew night. Every night every game, every home game this year had a theme, and tonight was Wrecking Crew. You can see the yellow jerseys there, which meant I probably had to go out and buy different costumes every home game this year. I bought a Metallica t-shirt at one point. I bought a monkey costume at one point.
You know, the seniors are out here cheering on their brothers and sisters, and they're out here having a great time tonight too. So hats off to them.
Quick pass out. Oh, in and out of the hands of Logan Hussler. I mean, if he could somehow hold on to that, he had room to run.
He tried to, the guy was all over me, tried to stick his one hand that was free up there to get it, and he almost did.
Because I thought he was going to spin right out of that and take off. And if he did, there was no safety there, and there was room to roam. So they look towards the sideline for the call. Davion White's going to go to the top of your screen. Gary's going to be in the slot, and then now that's Hussler at the bottom of your screen. Freezes in the shotgun. That's Lamoris Davis offset to his left. Oh, no, pardon me. That's Dylan Diaz, of course. Oh, in and out of the hands of Diaz. Couldn't quite hang on to that one. So that's going to bring up 4th down. And you'll see Tucker Bowen, the senior, come back onto the field.
We're going to see Preston come up here.
We're going to see Preston Cyborg come out.
A surprise this year. When Tucker was ill at the first of the season, Preston hadn't punted since DCO days and came out here and just crushed the ball. He did such a great job punting this year, too. It's just one of those things. These boys will do anything for each other and for their team. Bounce.
Nice. Bounces right out of the direction of Miles Davis. And then does it stay in bounds?
Yeah, it backspun and stayed and got an extra 3 yards.
All right, well, Hunter Smith's going to bring it dead at about the 41-yard line, so it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Wolverines from the 41-yard line. See the Wolverine offense come back out onto the field, led, of course, by number 13, Elias Hopper. Two of his favorite receivers, it looks like Dominique Neal and Jaequan Lincoln, hope to further their football careers at the next level. Only one catch by Neal so far, so whoever's covering him out there, whether it's Burright, whether it's Paxton Gary on the other side, they seem to be doing a decent job of that tonight, so kudos to those guys. We remember earlier in the year when they shut down the top 100 receiver from Edmond Memorial, 6'5" receiver. There's Hopper, throws it up for Davis, just out of the reach. No, pardon me, that's not Davis. That's number 5, Jaequan Lincoln, one of the receivers we were just talking about. Jaequan's got some wheels just out of his reach.
Second down and 10.
That's one of my inquisitive hmms. I'll explain later. Let's see.
Trips to the top of your screen. Hopper under center.
There
There's
you go.
There you go.
Go
You
to
love
sleep.
to see that. Way to go. Griff Stanley, Drew O'Hara, and Parker Johnson in on the tackle. Miles Davis dropped for a loss. Love to see that.
That's a senior sandwich right there.
You know how you stop a fast guy? You don't let him get started.
Third down and 12.
Get there.
There's Hopper. Rolls out to his right. Looks long. That's a pass out to number 4, Kalen Neal.
Pass is complete to number 4, Jaequan Neal.
Oh, pardon me, Jaequan Neal. Sorry. Once again, I'm reading a roster off my phone.
Yeah, Paxton threw him out of bounds so that he got a first down before we could get him out of bounds. So
Paxton,
defense, get your hits going.
Absolutely. First down and 10 for the Wolverines. There's the handoff to Davis.
Well, it's been an effective play for them tonight. Look at that tackle out there leading the way. And still makes the tackle.
Wow.
Hunter Smith out there. And, Hunter, we've called his name all year long. Makes tackles, makes plays. Had about a 270-pound lineman that could fly. That guy just
that is Hector, but we got to say his name. He's an offensive line. Even though he's the other team,
No.
Hector Becerra. My goodness.
Well, Hunter took the blow and still made the tackle that saved a touchdown right there was what I was getting at. That kid plays football, and 2 against 1, and he made the stop. Now that's the heart that these boys have.
So if we're talking about the same guy, he had knocked him down on his back and he still came through, right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. My goodness. Seeing that offensive lineman can move. Here's Hopper under center.
Ball at about the 23.
Steps back, looks towards the sideline. Shouts out towards the receivers. He awaits the snap. Antlers showing blitz. There's the quick pass out.
I'd like him to hang that up there just a little bit longer, and let's just go ahead and hand him his helmet.
Just a tad bit too high for Jaequan Lincoln.
You want to throw it out there? I hope you pick up your helmet and teeth next time.
So here we go.
All right, let's get it going, boys, right here. Third down now. Stop them.
Hopper and shotgun, which you haven't seen a lot tonight. Twin receivers to the bottom and a single to the top. There's a quick pass out to Miles Davis. Miles Davis got a little bit of room. Yes, there's a flag on that. I saw it, and I knew it, and I waited for the flag, and there it came.
And I did too, and I didn't even freak out and scream. I mean, we're all getting better, right, through the year.
I saw his shoulder spin, and I thought, ooh, they're going to throw a flag on that, and they did.
I was able to sit here and control myself and not freak out, and the refs did a fantastic job right there.
What self-control and discipline you're exhibiting tonight, Jerry.
These kids that we work with have taught me something finally over these 10. They've taught me how to be more passive, Jerry.
Yes.
It's softer, gentler, Jerry.
Don't yell out the windows, Jerry.
Exactly, and not yell out the window. The window's open. I could yell, but I've decided not to.
Yeah, we're not going to yell out the windows. No matter what. No matter what is
Probably
Billy
not.
Tubbs. No, we're not going to yell out the windows no matter how bad the officiating is. But I'm not saying it's bad. They're doing a fine job.
3rd and 19. Now let's stick a fork on these guys and stop them here. Come on.
Hopper under center. You know where he's probably going on this. He rolls out to his
Get
right.
him. Get him. There you go, Dylan.
looking for
Holding.
Throws back. Oh, Jaequan Lincoln catches the ball. There's got to be a flag there. There's not a flag there.
That happened right in front of the referee. 5 yards in front of his face.
Well, dagnabbit.
I just said I was better, but I'm not.
He threw across his body, back across the field to Jaequan Lincoln. My goodness.
I tell you what, Dylan Beers was in there and had him. He didn't get held once. He got held 2 or 3 times. There was 3 guys. How can you not see that? That was a great pass back across his body. But we got held bigger than Dallas right there.
So Curry in to kick the extra point. It's up and good. So with 10:15 left in the second quarter, It's 42-7. Lawton leads Deer Creek.
Back deep to receive for the Antlers.
I think it's 45 points to start the third quarter, or fourth quarter. Maybe, no, 45 points at the end of the third, I think they call it. Are we on the air?
No.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
I don't know. We may be.
Okay, well, we're talking about my 8-man football days, back when I played 8-man football. So
something about being out here watching football makes you think back to the olden days.
Yes,
back
absolutely.
when we didn't have face masks and real helmets and all that. But you know,
absolutely. So here we go. Curry's going to kick off. Back deep is Dylan Diaz. Back deep is Davion White. So there's the ball. It's going to be fielded by number 12, Axel Welch.
Go, Axel.
Number 12, Axel Welch has got some room.
Truck that guy. Bam!
Gets out to about the 47-yard line. Axel Welch. As soon as you saw that develop and he fielded that ball, you knew he had room. Nice job, Axel Welch. Let's go score, fellas.
Right on.
All right, so here we go. 10:15 left in the second quarter as we kind of inch towards halftime. That gives a little momentum, a little pep, a little spark to the Antlers as the Antler offense comes out on the field.
Axel's playing football tonight. I'm digging it.
Yeah, absolutely. Paxton Gary at the top of your screen, or bottom of your screen. That's Logan Hussler at the top. Preston Cyborg in the backfield. There's the handoff
Go,
to
Preston.
Cuts back inside. It's going to be good enough for a gain of about 5 yards, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 5. We'll take first down, 5 yards on first down every time.
Lean on them, big boys. Let's go now.
All right. Little momentum. It's always interesting how just a nice return, a big play, just gives that spark and changes the entire feeling of what's going on in the game. So here we go. Hunter Freeze in the shotgun. Hussler at the top of your screen. Gary at the bottom. That's still Preston Cyborg. Fakes the handoff to Cyborg. And they throw it up to Logan Hussler, and he's wide open.
Go, Logan, go. Fight him, Logan. That a boy.
That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown.
Yes.
Touchdown, Deer Creek. Logan Hussler.
All right, all right, all right.
I lost my ability to speak there for a second. Logan Hussler had his man beat by probably 4 yards. They're not the only one that can quick strike.
That was something I wanted to see tonight. And that's good pass by Hunter. Great protection by the offensive line because they brought guys. And he just does what he does, and he scores. That's amazing.
I'll still go back to that first game at Southmore. Apologize that I didn't know who he was, but boy, I sure do now.
Another offsides on our kicking team.
Yes.
I mean, at least 8 of the games this year, I believe.
Yeah. Statistically, is there a way we can lead the state in that particular category? Offsides on an extra point, because I feel like we've got to lead the country in that.
People are just fired up about our extra point team. I mean, they're always jumping off sides on us.
Yes.
I don't know if we have like a Red Toro deal there or something, but.
So here we go. We await that extra point. Burright puts it down.
Splash.
There's Tucker Bowen. Let's look at those arms. They're up. So with 9:30 left in the second quarter, Deer Creek strikes fast. Freeze to Hussler. It's 42-14. Let's score again. All right, we're back here in Deer Creek. It's 42-14.
Kick the onside.
9:30 left in the second quarter. Let's do it.
Why not?
If I'm playing Madden with number 93 out there.
Tucker got his first completion of his career earlier on a fake punt, so I'm just saying it's all the playbook's wide open.
All right. Lexi Oldham back to kick off. Back deep, that's Lincoln, and I think that's Neal. Lincoln.
There it is. Woo!
Oh!
Oh! I thought by making that noise it would make him drop it. I didn't realize we were on the air. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. We tried.
God, but hey, look, I love that.
It was
I
close.
love it.
Yes,
Why
I
not?
love it.
It hurts nothing.
You got nothing to lose at this point.
We would have just boosted another 15 yards down the field. Why not try?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Deer Creek defense will come in and see what they can do now. Still got Griff Stanley, the senior, in there. Jarrett Burright's in there.
Isaac Rowe.
Isaac.
I want to see Isaac.
Jarrett's not a senior. I should throw that out.
I want to see Isaac get a sack here, too. Isaac's played his tail off this year, and I want to see him get in there and get some play.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. So Hopper. Oh, well, that's a different quarterback. So, and that's a different running back as well.
Good tackling. That was Dylan Beers right there.
Dylan Beers on the tackle. So we've got. So they've basically put in a different group of skill players here. That's number 22, Quinn Bryant, and number 12, like he said, Kyler Jendersek.
Which it's probably a smart idea by them. They're going into the playoffs next week, win or lose. It doesn't matter.
Right.
And I was just remarking to you in the hallway that this is the kind of game where I've taken some beatings in my life where I'd be like, would you really want to go into the next the playoffs without your starting quarterback?
Yes.
You know,
Yep.
because, you know.
So here's the question, because from what I read in the Daily Oklahoman, they have to win by 23 points. So if we get within 23, do they put their starting quarterback back
Well,
in?
we have to win by they have to win by 23 and have Midwest City lose.
Right.
So
you think they're keeping tabs on that game on Twitter, maybe?
you know, with the technology we've seen on the sidelines this year, where they're sitting over there watching television screens, like big screens, like we have in our home.
Yes.
Of what they just did whenever, you know, we had paper and a chalkboard. You know, I'm guarantee they have they're going what's going on. So.
Yes.
I remember our senior year, we were trying to get in the playoffs, and we had somebody on the phone at that stadium talking to somebody. So, nice
somebody
hit.
Yeah, absolutely. That's Ben Likes,
Yeah,
and that
Ben.
is Griff Stanley.
Big Griff.
Absolutely. My goodness, what a hit. You saw his forward momentum come to an immediate halt. That's second, and it's going to be 2nd and 9 for the Wolverines.
Griff is a young man that has the opportunity to play football next year as well in college. You know, where or that opportunity would be or exactly what level, I'm not sure, but I know that he's been on Division I recruiting visits.
Yes.
I know that he has somebody that can play at the next level if he just chooses to play, you know.
Absolutely. He's got the size. He's obviously got the heart because
he's played hurt a lot this year.
He's not, I mean, you know, we're not letting any cat out of any bag. He's not 100% tonight.
He's our heavyweight wrestler too.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So there's Jendersek under center. Hand off.
There he is.
Throw
Ball! Oh, it's a shoe. I'm glad to see I'm not the only blind one up here, though, because that looked like.
And nobody was doing a thing, and I thought, do they not see that?
Yeah. There is a flag in the backfield. But that shoe looked like a football.
Jerry, so ladies and gentlemen at home, you just basically got a front row seat for how badly Jerry and I need to go to the eye doctor.
I just did, too. I just had surgery like 6 months ago. Hey, the penalty was on them. Takes them back. It's going to be 3rd and 8 or 9 right here. Hey, we're excited. We love Deer Creek football. We love these boys. We love talking and about them playing football and stuff. We get excited. This is the way it is on Saturdays on the couch when we hang out. So,
well, we'll try to keep you informed tonight. We'll keep
get him, Isaac. Get him.
There it is. There. Oh, get.
Yeah.
There you go. That's Tyler Hammonds bringing him down for the sack and the loss. Isaac's down. Keep your fingers crossed for him, people at home, people in the stands. Let's keep your. Is he cramping? He rolls over. keep our fingers crossed here for Isaac Rowe. But like I said just a minute ago, we're gonna do our best to keep an eye out for the Midwest City and Stillwater score. Gunnar Gundy and the Pioneers take on Jalen Redmond and the Bombers, and it'll be possibly for the district championship tonight.
I'll tell you what, I was talking earlier about, the seniors having 3 different coaches and coaching staffs, schemes, everything, different, your entire everything, your schedules are all different for 3 years in a row. And, that not only having that, but also from their sophomore year, going deep in the playoffs for 3 straight years in 5A, to your junior year, brand new head coach.
Yes.
New coaching staff, and hey, welcome to 6A football.
Yes.
And so
that's something that can't go unsaid.
This was last year, and I remember coming here with you and several of the other coach dads that we all have. Our sons are freshmen out there this year. And we played sophomore in that first game, and I remember looking at their guys and going, "Good Lord, these are grown men. These men are older than I am.
Yes.
These were humongous kids, and we had some big kids, but they were all big kids.
Yes.
And these boys fought their tails off. We had more injuries than I've ever seen a high school team have last year, and they kept coming back. Well, I can come back and play next week. I can come, and help out and." Just seeing that, and the situation wasn't great with the coaching staff. They're good people. Just wasn't a great fit.
Right,
things.
sure. Hey,
Isaac's up, and it looks like he's got both of his feet. He's walking off the field. A little bit of help, but
that's Parker Cornett, I believe, out there. So once again, as we always do in this situation, we want to send a big thanks out to Parker Cornett and acknowledge, because we can't go without acknowledging the hard work that Parker Cornett and the people that help her in helping keeping our kids healthy, McBride Orthopedics and everything they do. So can't go without saying something about Parker.
There's his brother, Logan Hussler, coming out there and helping him off the field himself. That's what I was talking about. You got to love your brothers out there, and it's Logan coming to help his brother he's played with for years off the field right there. And that's not I was born his brother. That's a brother of choice,
Absolutely.
So they're punting. That's awesome.
I love to see that. So there's a high, short kick. Takes a Wolverine bounce. Bounces and rolls all the way down to almost the 10-yard line.
Hey.
That's where they'll knock it dead.
All right, let's get the ball and go score.
Absolutely. Let's go score again. So here comes that Antler offense led by Hunter Freeze. Once again, like I mentioned earlier tonight, committed to the University of Kansas to go play a little baseball. Excited for Hunter Freeze. I know we've got another baseball player that I think is going to do some great things also. 6'10", throws about 90 miles an hour.
We have a very strong baseball program. Great parents and booster club over there as well. Great kids to work with. Really good facilities. Good baseball program. Can't wait to watch some of that this spring.
Hey, can't leave out lacrosse this spring too. You know me, I'm going to always stump for lacrosse. There's the handoff to Preston Cyborg. He's got room. Makes his way through some traffic. The spot's going to be good enough for about a 4-yard gain.
Ran up in behind big old J.J. Valentine.
One of the best names on the football team.
J.J. Valentine. He's a crowd favorite. He's a senior Aaron Corbin, who had started in that position, was hurt, and J.J. slid in there and jumped right in and has done a great job these last few games. And
absolutely.
I love it. I think it was Enid. All the student section down here was chanting J.J., J.J. Great young man right there.
Absolutely. Hunter Freeze, quick pass out to Logan Hussler, rolls out of bounds, good enough for the first down. We're yet to really know for sure whether J.J. Valentine is in relation to Billy Ray Valentine. I don't know. Is there any you 80 movies fans out there are going to get a kick out of that? Everybody else is like, who's Billy Ray Valentine?
His mom will message me here pretty soon and let me know.
Okay.
He's got a really cool mom.
All right, fantastic. Hunter Freeze is in the shotgun. Got a single receiver to the top, single receiver to the bottom. That's Axel Welsh standing up on the end of the line. Preston Cyborg in the backfield with Hunter Freeze. There's the handoff to Hunter Freeze. Makes his way through the hole in the offensive line. gain of about, let's call it 2.5, 3 yards. Bring up 2nd down and 7. You know, it's chilly out tonight, but I'm glad the wind's not blowing. It might be miserable if the wind was blowing, but it's really a nice night out for football.
It's one of those football nights. You know, it's got overcast, it's misty. You really can't see the buses that well. It's a good night for football.
In November, we could be freezing our tails off here. It's November, but you couldn't ask for much more here in November. There's the handoff again to Seigle, workhorse. Looks like maybe he's going to be dropped for a very, very short gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6 for the Antlers. So 3rd down and 6. Hussler will stay at the bottom of your screen. Welch is going to come down to the bottom of your screen. White's going to come down to the bottom of your screen. So I like this. We went to this in maybe week 2 or 3 where we would drop Axel Welch down to the bottom of your screen as the outside receiver. Always interesting to see there. Hunter Freeze, quick pass out to Davion White.
Go, baby, go. Oh, that's
nice
horse
run.
collar, but he fights for the 1st down.
Shakes and bakes his way for the 1st down. Gets out to about the 35-yard line. Nice pitch and catch by Davion White.
He made the move, but then, you know, he doesn't look like he's a powerful kid, but if you get up close to him, you see he's a muscle.
Yes, yes.
And he just drugged that guy for like 5 yards. The tackler had his arm around his throat, essentially, you know, his arm, you know, trying to make the tackle, and he just ran right through it.
Oh, absolutely. So here we go. 1st down and 10 from about the 35-yard line. It's the Antler offense on the field, of course. Logan Hussler, Davion White. Hunter Freeze in the shotgun. Rolls out to his left. Quick pass out to Hussler. Catches the ball and rolls out of bounds for a gain of about 6 yards, maybe 7. So bring up 2nd down and short here for the Antlers. 2nd down and 4, we'll call it. Paxton Gary into the game. Davion White comes out.
I like watching the offensive lineman on that play. I mean, where you're moving the entire line. It's essentially just a hand-open fist fight between the defense and offense, just keeping each other out of the backfield.
There's the handoff to Seigle.
There you go, Preston. Move that pile.
Absolutely. That is a 1st down run for the senior Preston Cyborg on senior night.
I don't know if you could hear that on the crowd mic, but he popped somebody's pads right there. Gets up and runs off the field. Nice job, Preston.
Nice run.
You
Preston
see some of his
Cyborg.
buddies meeting him going, heck yeah, look at that. That a boy.
Logan Stanley greeting him there on the sidelines. So Davion White brings in the play.
Logan's one of those seniors that has done it all for us this year and played his tail off too, and he's unfortunately not suited up tonight. He's out there with his brothers though, fighting and are cheering them on. But he's been a great player this year.
He throws it up for Logan Hussler and just overthrows him. He had room. Logan, when they go to him, he's working that corner so far. I mean, he's working him.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'd come right back to that same
I
play.
Too.
I'm watching.
I would too.
I'm watching. That cornerback's like, oh, I'm going to look bad on film. Logan, put your shoe back on. Let's go.
We're going to have an equipment timeout here.
Here we go.
Hussler comes to the bottom of your screen after he gets his shoe back on. There's the handoff to Davis. It's going to be good enough for a gain of about 3 yards. We'll see where they spot that. No, let's call it 2 yards. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 8 here for the Antlers. Paxton Gary heads towards the sideline. They decide whether they want to bring him off. Yeah, they bring him off, and they're going to send Davion White in.
We're not doing as much hand signaling this game. We're running receivers in and out with plays the way we did it back in the old days.
Yes, and I'm very curious about what's behind that.
Maybe they've seen too many of our signal. Yeah, you get to the 10th game of the year, and everybody can steal your signs if they really want to.
Oh, I think that pass was intended for Axel Welch, and they were just a bit off in the communication there. So it's going to bring up 4th down. You're going to see Preston Cyborg come in again to punt this. It's going to be 4th and about 8 yards. So You know, we've always talked about, because Preston is the Thunder half of that Thunder and Lightning duo, we talk about the possibility of him running this ball is always there.
They think that he is, too.
Yeah.
They got their defense in there.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll just kick it over your head.
There,
Get him right there, boys.
Oh, Parker Johnson had a good rip on that ball. I thought it was going to come out there for a second. So it's going to be first down and 10 for the Wolverines from the 22-yard line.
Good job by Parker, and Jace Edwards was in on some of that tackle. We had Jacob Johnson was in on some of that. We had a bunch of guys there. That's a good, well-done play right there.
So let's see the offense they bring back in. They're going to go with that backup quarterback again. That's Kyler Gendersek at quarterback. Running back again is also going to be Quinn Bryant again. Now they've still got Dominique Neal, the receiver, in, and they've still got Jaequan Lincoln in. There's the there's the handoff to Jaequan Lincoln. Jaequan Lincoln tries to spin his way, and he will spin his way. Well, let's see where they mark this. That may be good enough for a first down.
Tackle made by number 10, Dylan Diaz.
See where they spot
Number
this.
54, Drew O'Hara.
Okay.
Dylan Diaz and Jerrell Allen made that tackle.
Flag on the play.
Drew O'Hara, the senior.
Flag on the play. Walk back, Lawton. You tried to cheat us once more.
Drew O'Hara, 3 touchdowns on the year for the defensive lineman there.
Our defensive linemen have scored more than anyone else's defensive lineman this year.
So now that's going to be first down and a long walk at the mall for Gendersek, the backup quarterback, and Bryant, the running back. We'll see if they try to get into some hijinks and shenanigans with Lincoln and Neal again. Nah, just a straightaway handoff to Bryant. Bryant's got a little baroom, but he's met by Diaz, and that's number 20, Hunter Smith, on the tackle. He'll get him back to the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Wolverines.
Tackle made by number 10, Dylan Diaz.
All right, defense, let's go. Let's tighten up right here, and let's get going.
2nd and 10 for the Wolverines.
There's Gendersek.
Make that
Pass
hit.
out. Yeah,
There you
Paxton
go.
Gary. Paxton Gary with a quick hit on Dominique Neal.
Paxton Gary
Gotta
let him
love
off
that.
easily, too, didn't he? He could have lit him up.
Yes. Gendersek doesn't have the zip on the ball that Hopper does to make that pass. Honestly, that's a risky pass with that zip you see on that ball.
Loss of 3 on the play. 3rd down and
Let's stop him, D. Let's go now.
So here
Get
we
the ball
go.
back.
Gendersek under center. Pump fakes.
Get there. Get
He's
him right
fixing-
there.
Gendersek's
Nice.
fixing to get it. Yeah, and he did get it. That's number 43. That's Griff Stanley with the sack.
O'Hara got in there and got a piece at the end, too.
Absolutely. 2 seniors, Drew O'Hara and Griff Stanley.
Very nice job, fellas.
So here comes the Lawton punter onto the field. The Lawton punter, that's number 1, DeMarcus Andrews on to punt. Back deep to receive, that's number 10. It's Dylan Diaz. Standing at about his only 44
Okay,
yard
the ball.
line. He drops the snap, gets it off. Oh, nice punt, actually. Spiral.
Backspin.
Diaz wants that so bad. He
Uh-huh.
wanted that.
Well, since he dropped it, it allowed their guys
Oh,
to get
yeah.
downfield, and
Oh, yeah.
so there was no chance.
So it's going to be first down and 10 for the Antler offense with great field position at the 47-yard line.
We need to put this in the end zone and score right here. We need to go get 7 right here on this
we go
drive.
into halftime 42-21. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So Hunter Freeze in the offense is going to come back out onto the field, see what they can do with this Wolverine defense. Let's go punch it in. So you're going to have, I just saw Hunter Freeze run to the top of your screen.
Yeah.
So you know what that means. That means Dylan Diaz.
He didn't get to return the punt, so we're just going to snap it to him.
Absolutely. Nice run by sophomore Dylan Diaz. Gain of about 5 yards, to about the 43-yard line.
He ran right up in there behind number 50, Alex Stallings, another senior that has been all over the field and played anywhere we needed him all year long. Done a great job here, but
we're doing it again. Dylan Diaz and the Dylan Dozer. Hunter Freeze at the top of your screen. Nice run by Diaz. Pops it out.
Yeah! You don't need that. I yelled on the deal. Sorry, that was awesome. He just ran over.
Number 4, Jaequan Neal.
I mean,
Kylie Neal, did you notice how quickly he hopped up? I'm fine. That didn't hurt. I'm fine.
And that's great. I mean, we don't want him to hurt
No,
anybody.
no.
But that was
yeah.
awesome. I mean, they had him hemmed in, like, we know exactly what you're doing. He went to the outside and turned that up. That was one that you put that in your pocket. That will fuel you to get to next year if you're Dylan Diaz. That was a great run.
Okay, so now Hunter Freeze is back in the shotgun. Rolls out to his left.
Come on, Hunter.
Throws it up. Logan Hussler is wide open, but he's out of bounds. Dag nabbit. Just about a yard out of bounds.
Rolling that way and throwing. That was a good pass. I mean, only where your guy could get it, but it was just a shade outside.
So it's going to be 2nd and 10. There's a minute 18 left in the second quarter here.
2nd down and 10.
We need to score here, though.
Yeah, we absolutely
he was open.
do.
And here comes Dylan Diaz back into the game.
Here comes Davion White back into the game. Preston Cyborg goes out. Paxton Gary heads to the top of your screen. White comes to the bottom. Logan Hussler goes up there with Gary, of course, as well. Now that's Dylan Diaz in the backfield with Freeze. So there's Freeze. Quick pass to Hussler. Oh, just through the hands of Hussler. He's going to wish he had that one back. Yeah, you could tell him looking down.
That was going to be the hook and lateral again.
Was it really?
Did you see Dylan Diaz had snuck out into that flat?
Yes.
And that was going to be the hook and lateral that we tried to run there in the first quarter.
They'll get that eventually. Because if they didn't guard it that time, they're probably not going to guard it the next time.
So this time, act like you're doing it again, and Logan just run right by him.
Yes.
And we'll just throw it to you in the end zone.
So here's Logan Hussler at the bottom of your screen. Paxton Gary and Davion White at the top. Hunter Freeze in the shotgun. That's still Dylan Diaz in at running back. Steps towards the line and then steps back. He's got the call. Dylan Diaz switches. He's offset to Hunter Freeze's right. Fakes the handoff.
There he is.
There's the pass to
Logan
Hussler, and he keeps
Go,
his
Logan,
feet.
go!
Logan Hussler keeps
Go,
his
Logan!
feet.
Yeah,
There's a
face
flag.
mask.
Heck yeah! Logan Hussler all the way down to about the 3-yard line.
That is why that young man can play next year if he wants to.
Yes. In traffic, Logan Hussler with about 4 Wolverines on him.
Who's going to give this young man a chance?
Yes.
I mean, they should be knocking on the door.
Yeah, absolutely. My goodness. What a catch and run by Logan. Hussler, we've seen that all year long, and I continue to say, wow, just wow. I've been wowed by his ability to catch the ball and run, and last year I didn't know the guy's name.
I know. Well, it's like we got another receiver as number 1. Of course, we were talking about Andrew Kerstetter from last year. Jack Kerstetter from last year. I was talking about his dad this time.
Yes.
And, the tradition of having number 1 receivers. Moose Squad.
Drew O'Hara.
Boom! Touchdown!
Touchdown, Drew O'Hara.
The crowd liked that, too. They liked that. Attaboy, Drew. Look at him.
Drew O'Hara with his 4th touchdown in 3 weeks.
Flags are down on the play.
Yeah,
No.
Maybe a little post-touchdown.
Well,
I can't make that noise that you make. There may have been a little.
Personal foul on us. Just assess it on the thing. We don't care.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a dead ball, personal foul. Enjoying yourself too much, my man.
Yep.
Way to run the football in the end zone. That's a way to cap off your senior year too. That's just awesome.
Love to see Drew O'Hara score. Like I said, when I think back of the things that I'm going to remember this year, it was watching Drew O'Hara score touchdowns.
That was awesome.
Yep, absolutely. So this is going to be a pretty decent field goal for Lexi Oldham. For the extra point here, Jarrett Burright's going to be in to hold.
Fake it. Fake it and throw it long.
So Oldham awaits the snap. Burright's going to be a holder once again.
From 34 yards out.
Yeah, absolutely. It's quite the extra point. He'll await the snap, and it's down. It's up. Let's look for those arms.
Yes, sir.
It's good. So with 49 seconds left here in the second quarter, it's 42-21. Deer Creek's making a comeback.
Back to receive for the Wolverines, number 2, Caleb Fuller, number 5, Jaequan Lincoln. Kicking off for the Antlers, number 90, Lexi Walton.
All right, we're back here in Deer Creek. 49 seconds left till half. It's 42-21. Deer Creek just scored again. Drew O'Hara with his 4th touchdown in 3 weeks.
The second quarter has been ours.
Yes, absolutely. Here's Alexi Oldham with a kick. It's going to be high and short. It's going to be fielded by number 14. He's going to try to get up ahead of steam. There's a flag.
Good, good, good.
And there's your man. Oh, spins out of the tackle. Hunter Smith knocks him out of bounds.
Took 11 seconds off the clock, and it's coming back. We got a flag on the play.
I'll take it. Holding on the return team. We got the big Mo on our side, Jerry.
I know.
Momentum. How about a turnover and a touchdown right here?
I was going to say, if they hand us the ball, we'll go score right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's see what they do with this offense. Is this going to be the first team offense that comes back out on the field? Can't really. They are going to send the first team offense back out on the field.
With 38 seconds left.
That's going to be number 13, Elias Hopper, back into the game. So, and Miles Davis is back in the game.
Now, everyone out here with 38 seconds left, we're getting ready to get excited and stuff again. At halftime, we're going to be doing senior night for the cross country as well as the band.
Yes.
And we have quite a few of those. Our cross country team dominated this year, and our band did as well. They rolled and went and I think got first or second in a big contest not too long ago.
Personal note, my niece, Taylor Means, cross country runner.
There you go.
Senior. So what up, Taylor? I'm probably going to catch it for that.
Nah, you know. Embarrassing our kids is part of the glory of being an old guy, you know?
Absolutely.
I was showing pictures of my son to everybody in here going, look at him, he's dressed out tonight. So.
All right, Hopper back to pass. And throws it into the ground about 4 yards.
Nice play.
I think he just got nailed. That was Keegan DeMario introducing himself to the Hopper. The Hoppa.
Keegan's played on several places on the line this year, too. He's stepped up and done really well. Good job. He's going to have a good senior year next year.
Yeah, Keegan DeMario, we'll call his name a lot next year, I promise you.
If they let us come back.
Yeah. Well, I'll just sit in the stands and call it.
Okay, well, yeah.
We'll just sit and talk to each other in the stands. So
we'll sneak into the blue seats without paying for them right down here, the fancy ones.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you want to come and join us next year, we'll be about 3 rows up, 3 to the left.
I'll have a microphone made out of a paper towel roll. Just talking to myself. All right. So here's Hopper under center. 19 seconds left in the second quarter. Hopper rolls out to his right. Throws long. Dominique Neal tries to shake and bake and stays in bounds. Tries to be physical. Makes his way down to about the 40. Oh, we got a receiver down. That is Dominique Neal. So
8 seconds left.
8 seconds left. Ball gets down out to about the 47-yard line. We'll see if Hopper tries to test his arm strength here, or what they try to do.
I think so, because Lawton called the timeout right there. So I think they're feeling froggy.
Absolutely.
So, let's see what why don't we just intercept that and take it to the house?
Absolutely. I'd love to see that.
Right down their sideline. Show it to them the whole way.
We've had a pick. I feel like we've had a pick six this year. Oh, I'm testing my memory. I could be getting old. Of all the touchdowns we scored, there's got to be a pick six in there somewhere.
I said something earlier, just a while ago, about my son being a freshman getting to dress out. Your son, also a freshman getting to dress out. They brought a bunch of the freshmen and let them dress out and get to see what big-time high school football is about this year. And they're down there on the sideline getting to get all the sights and sounds and feels of it, and and getting to do that. And I thought that was a great decision by our coaches to let these boys that have busted their tail all year long get a chance to get up here and help celebrate these seniors tonight with the young ones coming up next,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Kind of the next generation, if you will, of Deer Creek football.
Yeah.
So there's Hopper. The quick pass out to Jaequan Lincoln.
Get out there.
Jaequan Lincoln turns up field. Is tackled right on the – the one coach had to do his best, Mary Lou Retton, to get out of the way of that one.
As Parker Johnson running him down. Nice job, Parker.
Wow. I mean, they went right towards the sidelines.
There's 0 seconds left on the clock.
So let's call that the half, like it should be. Are they going to say there's time?
Just take off. Let's go.
2 seconds
Yeah,
left
let's
on
go.
the clock.
Oh, no. Coach Stanley was like, go to the locker room. We have the scoreboard and PA in the booth over here next to us, and we can hear them go, no.
So they're going to put 2 seconds back on the clock. Timeout Lawton. They want to do something with
I'm
this.
telling you, they are. They're feeling froggy.
I'm telling you. It's that 23 points that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, they kept the backup quarterback in and the backup running back in until we got within 20, 21.
You're exactly
which is
right.
The magic number. And so now here comes Miles Davis and the rest of the Wolverine Quartet, or whatever you want to call it. So, I mean, I tell you what, I mean, what a year we've had this year.
It's been fun.
We talked about, you know, when you talked to me about doing this year, and I was unsure about doing it, and I haven't had this much fun for, you know, 10 Thursdays/Fridays in a row in a long, long time.
I went to hang out with my buddy 10 times,
Yeah.
you know, without nobody griping at me. It's been awesome.
My wife could be listening to me. So, Paxton, I love you, honey, if you're listening, by the way. Paxton Carey. He's got the job of covering
Get that
Dominique
rush.
Neal. They're throwing it up to Dominique Neal. Get up there.
Yes.
Parker Johnson with the
Interception, baby. Way to go, Parker.
I knew. I mean,
Nice,
you saw Dominique
nice.
Neal. That play had Dominique Neal written all over it. Parker Johnson goes up and makes the oh, no, pardon me. Yeah, Parker Johnson makes the interception. Now that looks like Dominique Neal down.
We hope the young man's okay, but way to end the first half with an interception, Parker. Nice.
Absolutely. So at the half, it's 42-21. Lawton leads Deer Creek.
Them up. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we thank you for being here tonight as we recognize our 2018 seniors. Before the game, we introduced our senior student athletic trainers, football players, pom, and cheer. At this time, we will recognize our seniors from cross country and band. We will first introduce our seniors from cross country. Our first senior is Andrew Brown. His parents are Doug and Julie. Andrew's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University and pursue a degree in Management Information Systems. Our next senior is Alicia Burgos. Her mom is Patricia Wood. Alicia's future plans are to study psychology. Our next senior is Jessica Kane. Her parents are Brian and Annette. Jessica's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University and be a vet technician. Our next senior is Emery Cantrell. Her parents are Greg and Shelley. Emery's future plans are to attend college and become an elementary school teacher. The next senior is Caleb Dyer. His mom is Liz Dyer. Caleb's future plans are to perform his music for people. Our next senior is Aaron Forehand. His parents are Patty and Jerry. Aaron's future plans are to pursue a degree in cybersecurity at the University of Tulsa. Our next senior is Kendall Hart. Her parents are Kent and Melissa. Kendall's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University. Our next senior is Cole Cleaver. His parents are Kendall and Chris. Cole's future plans are to attend OBU and major in biblical languages. Our next senior is Jordan Langford. Her parents are James and Cindy. Jordan's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University and study physical therapy. Our next senior is Hannah Mays. Her parents are Angie and Jerrell Buckles. Hannah's future plans are to attend John Brown University and major in Christian ministries. Our next senior is Taylor Means. Her parents are Jennifer and Tommy. Taylor's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University next fall. You sure about that? You need to let Mom know. Our next senior is Brittany Monkey. I don't know how you pronounce that. Her parents are Tad and Darlene. Brittany's future plans are to attend college. She must not have been here. Our next senior is a member of cross country and band and is Nathan Musgrove. His parents are Jonathan and Gina. Nathan's future plans are to become a missionary and share the word of God around the world. Our next senior is Ellery Myers. Her parents are Jeannie and Daniel. Ellery's future plans are to major in biology, attend medical school, and become a surgeon. Our next senior is Seth Nall. His parents are Trevor and Cheryl. Seth's future plans are to be an entrepreneur. Our next senior is Sam Rochford. His parents are Bob and Lisa. Sam's future plans are to run track in college and become a radiologist. Our next senior is Ryan Sawatsky. Her parents are Mike and Carrie. Ryan's future plans are to attend college. The next senior is Michael Schlothauer. His parents are Scott and Ann. Michael's future plans are to attend college and then figure it out from there. Our next senior is Maggie Tincher. Her parents are Jim and Cecily. Maggie's future plans are to attend either the University of Arkansas or the University of Oklahoma and major in journalism. Our next senior is Jack Wedge. His parents are Sean and Doug. Jack's future plans are to continue track and cross country in college. Our last cross country senior is Tyler Wilson. His parents are Brooke and Joel. Tyler's future plans are to study construction management while attending Oklahoma State University. Now let's introduce our seniors from the Antler Pride Marching Band. Our first band senior is Isabella Baum. Her parents are Angela and Mark Baum. Isabella's future plans are to attend college. Our next senior is Sydney Baxter. Her parents are Deanna and John. Sydney's future plans are to go to college and pursue her dreams. Our next senior is Emma Buckles. Her parents are Gerald and Jennifer. Emma's future plans are to attend college and major in kinesiology and youth ministry. Our next senior is Caitlin Carlson. Her parents are Mike and Pam. Katie's future plans are to attend college and study special education. Our next senior is Emma Crow. Her parents are Sean and Carrie. Emma's future plans are to major in elementary education at Oklahoma State University. Our next senior is Maylene Fahrengold. May's parents are Asako and Carl. Mary's future plans are undecided right now. The next senior is Morgan Friend. Her parents are Jimmy and Jennifer. Morgan's future plans are to attend Oklahoma Christian University and major in biology. Our next senior is Caitlin Hilliard. Her parents are Renee and Mike Gonzalez and John Hilliard. Caitlin's future plans are to attend the University of Oklahoma, major in biology to become a pediatrician and march in the OU Pride. Our next senior is K.J. Marrero. Her parents are Mark Marrero and Herminia Ramos. KJ's future plans are to attend college at the University of Central Oklahoma and major in music performance. Our next senior is Emma Miller. Her parents are Lee and Mitchell. Emma's future plans are to study anthropology at Johns Hopkins University. The next senior is Braden Moore. His parents are Chris and Andrea. Braden's future plans are to attend the University of Oklahoma to pursue a degree. Our next senior is Marissa Riley. Her parents are Patrick and Natasha. Marissa's future plans are to attend the University of Oklahoma to study sports management.
Manning Wilkinson, he'll be at the end of the band.
You need to write it down. I don't have his name. Our next senior is Isabella Rodriguez. There was a pin around, yeah, write it down right here on the back of that. Her parents are Chrissy and Roy. Isabella's future plans are to get a degree in computer science with a minor in music. Yeah, I'm just reading straight down the list. Our next senior is Sarah Sanders. Her parents are Catherine and Steve. Sarah's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University and major in early elementary education. Our next senior is Jessica Stevens. Her parents are Matt and Colleen. Jessica's future plans are to attend college at Oklahoma University and possibly nursing school. Our last band senior is Michaela Sweet. Her parents are Barry and Chelsea. Michaela's future plans are to attend Oklahoma University to pursue a degree in music education. I've just been informed I have one more. Our last senior is Manning Williamson. His future plans, or her future plans, I'm not sure. But the sky's the limit, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big hand to our 2018 seniors from cross country and the Antler Pride Marching Band. That it?
Ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget that your post-game entertainment will be the Antler Pride Marching Band. Please stick around to listen to the Antler Pride Marching Band after the game.
I want to be a software designer and improve the way society communicates.
I want to study physics and discover more efficient sources of energy.
I want to be the best teacher I can be, and I get to do that at Deer Creek.
I want to study geology and find ways we can live in better harmony on our planet. I want to study robotics and design machines that make our lives better.
Our school district's growing fast because word's gotten out.
We're one of the best districts in the nation.
We have 3 times as many students and twice as many schools since 2001, but the donations to the foundation have gotten smaller.
Oklahoma schools are receiving the same amount of funding now as they did in 2008.
It's up to the foundation to fill in the gaps.
And it's up to you to make sure we have what we need
to build a bright future for the world.
To build a bright future for ourselves.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, all Deer Creek varsity football games can also be seen on Antler Vision at deercreekantlers.tv. It can be accessed from any computer or smartphone. At Farmers, we believe in smarter coverage because the more you know, the better you can plan for what's ahead. Find your local agent, Bradford Willis, at 405-286-3600. We are insurance, we are Farmers. McBride Orthopedic Hospital and Clinic is proud to provide premier orthopedic services to Deer Creek athletes and their families. We would like to thank Chick-fil-A at Quail Springs for sponsoring the tickets for tonight's game. Thanks again to Chick-fil-A at Quail Springs for supporting Deer Creek athletics. And Antler fans, it's Canes Challenge night, and that means if the Antlers score at least 14 points, and they did, you win. Just take your Canes voucher to your local Raising Canes by the close of business tomorrow, and buy any Canes combo and get the second absolutely free. It's the Canes Challenge from Raising Canes Chicken Fingers. Deep to receive for the Antlers is number 41, Parker Johnson. Kicking off for the Wolverines, number 88, Tyvon Curry.
Prairie, Deer Creek, kicking off this third quarter. That's going to be Curry for the Wolverines. It's 42-21. Late rush there by the Creek Antlers, Deer Creek Antlers. Bringing within 21 points. This kickoff is going to be fielded. No fair catch. It's number 21, Jace Edwards.
My boy Jace.
Way to field that kick.
Number 21, Jace Edwards on the return for the Antlers. Tackle made by number 14, Jordan Carradine.
42-28, and it's a two-touchdown game. Anything could happen.
Let's go shove this in there. We've said Jason's name a lot tonight. Jason, one of the seniors.
First and 10, Deer Creek at the road 37.
Comes from a good family and good father. I've known his father for a while now. Good people. I'm proud to see him out there doing good things.
Hey,
tonight.
we're starting this second half off in the Dillon Dozer. So here we go. Hunter Freeze at the bottom of your screen with Paxton Gary. Dylan Diaz, Logan Hussler at the top. He's going to pass out of this.
I was going to say, I'm ready for him to throw the ball. Right now, throw it. Oh.
Dylan Diaz, the ball carrier.
If they're going to cover our two guys down here with one guy,
brought down by
dude,
five,
throw the ball. let him roll out and throw that thing.
Absolutely. Jaequan Lincoln on the tackle. Got his hands on his jersey. Held on for everything he had. It's going to be second down and 12. There's a loss of about 2 as the clock ticks away here.
Something I was hearing in the hallways as we were walking back and forth is, from what I'm understanding, I believe that we're close to for Hunter and Logan to getting over 2,000 yards or something together, or
really?
1,000 yards for Logan to interference.
He was there a little bit early. And if he wasn't, hey, maybe we'll get that call next time, but it just sure seemed like he might have been there a tad bit early.
It may have been Logan over 1,000 and Hunter over 2,000 throwing. It's what I believe I heard. Right. I'll run down the hall and make sure what I heard here in a minute. But I mean, those are some dang good achievements in high school, you know. And
Hunter Freeze brings in the play. It's Davion White at the bottom of your screen.
Why don't we just go ahead and get another 66 right here?
Paxton Gary and Hussler at the top of your screen. I believe that's Preston Cyborg in running back. Fakes the handoff. There's Freeze. Throws it up. Little miscommunication on the route there between Hussler and Freeze. You haven't seen that many times this year.
Number 1, Logan Hussler. Number 10,
so the punter
is
going to do the job now. That's Preston Cyborg is just going to stay in the game. Punt. Top of your screen. It's going to be Aaron Ray trying to rush down and make that tackle. At the bottom of your screen, that's going to be number 20, Hunter Smith. Getting on his horse, heading down, see if they can bring down number 3.
Correction, number 3, Miles
Davis.
Davis.
The trumpeter, Miles Davis. Going to be a little discussion here, and that discussion is a respot of the ball. Decided they wanted to make his kick a couple of extra yards. So here goes Seigle, waits the snap. And there it is. Seigle rolls out to his right. There's the kick at the very last moment. Fair catch called for by Miles Davis. Hunter Smith on the coverage wasn't going to let it go anywhere.
Miles Davis.
So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Wolverines
Lawton will
from the
have
30-yard
at the
line.
own 30-yard line.
I'm pretty sure that's Keegan DeMario that does our long snapping for us too.
Yes.
He's done. I mean, that we have not called his name all year long. You know, for 10 games means he's doing a dang good job.
Well,
so,
yeah.
no, I mean,
You know
if
what?
you don't
Shame-
get your name called
Yeah.
like that on that situation, you're doing a great job.
And shame on us for not mentioning it up until now, because the fact that we haven't called his name, you're exactly right, is a real representation of how well of a job he's done, how good of a job he's done this year. So that is Hopper back. There's Miles Davis. Miles Davis has got rooms to run. Steps out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. Miles Davis does a fantastic job of finding the holes that are created for him, and based on his size, it's very easy for him to fit through those holes, however small they might be. So Hopper's now going to go back under center.
I'm on defense. Let's go now.
It's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Wolverines. There's the handoff to Davis. Davis has got room to run.
Nice
There's
tackle.
Dylan Diaz with the tackle at about the 27-yard line. Nice job by Dylan Diaz there.
Number 10, Dylan Diaz. Number 19, Jerrell Allen.
I just ran into Miss Harris. I take up a lot of room anyway, but when I'm moving around.
Yes. And you guys might think we're in some palatial studio here, but there's not a lot of room to move.
Nice.
Oh, Miles Davis is met immediately.
How'd that?
Is that Griff Stanley or Drew O'Hara? Let's see who gets up off the bottom of that pile. That's what am I doing? That's Keegan DeMario, number 53, meeting Miles Davis for a no gain. So now it's going to bring up 3rd down and short for the Wolverines. We'll see what they can do here. Hopper goes under center. Davis is the single back.
Ball at the Deer Creek 27.
There's the handoff to Davis.
Nice.
That immediately.
Nice. Oh.
Forward progress is probably going to give him that 1st down by a yard or so. So it's going to be 1st down Wolverines. But we were there, Jerry. We met him in the backfield.
Yeah,
just couldn't quite hold on.
That wasn't easy for him. You know what? I'm looking over there too, and I've said this many times, but our defensive linemen, we're going against some big old boys. And
there's the handoff to Miles Davis. Hit immediately by Drew O'Hara. Nice job by Drew O'Hara. Beat his man and got into the backfield, drops him for the loss.
We're not lining up and physically the same size as most of the teams we play, including this one. If we make tackles like that in the backfield, it's because we wanted to. We wanted it more. You had that one at play.
There's
So
Hopper, the quick out. That's Eddie Austin on the catch. His hit immediately and tackled. Fantastic open field tackle. Number 11, Paxton Gary with the tackle.
Nice job, Paxton.
It's good enough for a gain of about 4, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 6.
Paxton's done a great job this year on both sides of the ball, receiver and cornerback.
Stand up, Antlers. Here we go. It's 3rd down and 6. Hopper with the quick pass out to Davis. Davis has got room to run. Davis is so shifty.
Yeah.
Dag nabbit gets just enough for the 1st down, plus a yard or 3. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Wolverines. 1st down and goal for the Wolverines from the 9-yard line.
Come on, bow up here, boys. Let's go now.
Here's Hopper under center. Waits the snap. There it is. Handoff to Davis.
Nice.
Davis, initial contact and tackle was made by number 43, Griff Stanley, number 41, Parker Johnson.
A couple of seniors in there fighting their tails off.
Absolutely.
Or Parker, I'm sorry. Parker's a sophomore.
Yeah, just one of the.
But we've called his name enough this year. Like you think he's one of the older guys.
You know, frankly, yeah. After it was several games in, I realized he was a sophomore. Just like Dylan Diaz, just like some of these other guys. There's a quick pass, and he is hit by Dylan Diaz.
You better hold on to that because you're going to get hit one way or another.
And Dylan Diaz held up too. That was one of those.
You did.
Just one of those.
Don't get me in trouble, but I'm here.
Yeah. Yes. I'm not going to take your head off because, yeah, I don't want to get tossed out of the game. But I'm going to let you know you don't want to come across the middle when I'm here. It's 3rd down and goal. Whistle on the play. It's going to be a timeout
Timeout on the field. Timeout, Deer Creek.
Timeout, Deer Creek. So with 8:19 left in the third quarter, Lawton's driving. It's 42-21. Wolverines lead the Antlers. All right, we're back here in Deer Creek. 8:19 left in the third quarter. It's 42-21. Wolverines lead the Antlers. It's 3rd and goal from about the 8-yard line. Hopper's under center. He's got trip receivers to the top of your screen and Miles Davis.
Get up there,
the
get him.
backfield.
Get him right there.
There he is, Dylan Beers, come on. Oh, he had him.
No,
you've got to be kidding me. Miles Davis has got a little room to run.
Yes.
Yes. Nice tackle. Who was that? Jarrett Burright.
Yeah, Burright.
On the tackle. That was Burright, right?
Yes.
Okay. Jarrett Burright with the ability to break through that group of blockers, and he had a line of them to make that tackle and save the touchdown. So now it's 4th and goal thanks to Jarrett Burright's tackle there.
It's like that play, go out here and let them almost tackle you, and we have a screen set up. It was crazy.
Yes.
That's like the second time they've done it. You think they got, and he's like, oh, no, it's a screen pass. I'll flip around here and throw it.
My goodness.
4th down and goal. Ball at about the 4-yard line.
4th down. Come on, Antlers. Stand up. Here we go. Hopper under center.
Get him.
Takes the handoff to Davis. There's the throw, and oh, my goodness. Well, that nabbit. Well.
Touchdown.
That's a touchdown, Wolverines.
Pass is complete for touchdown to number 9, Nate Eggleton.
Nate Eggleton did not let go of that ball, so he caught it for a touchdown. I was trying to make a Lego my ego joke there, but it didn't work out. So Curry's in to kick the extra point for the Wolverines. We'll see what we can do here. We'll watch these gentlemen under the goalpost. Let's see those arms. They go up. So that kick is good. With 6:45 left in the third quarter, it's 49-21. Lawton leads.
With 6:39 left to play in the third, Lawton 49, Deer Creek 21.
All right, you're back here in Deer Creek, America. It's 49-21. Lawton leads Deer Creek. 6:39 left in the third quarter. You're going to see Curry kicking off here. He's gotten a lot of work tonight. Back deep to receive for the Antlers. That's number 41, Parker Johnson. And the way they've been kicking tonight, probably more importantly, the up men, Davion White. It looks like number 10, Dylan Diaz. And then number 11, is that, no, that's number 12, Axel Welch there in the middle. Pardon me, how can I not recognize Axel?
Wow.
There's a kick.
Nice catch.
Nolan Newman. That's my man, Nolan Newman, fielding that kick over his head. Nice job, Nolan Newman, 6'2", 215-pound senior. I mean, he had to jump up to catch that job. Nice job, Nolan Newman.
Not a boy, Nolan. Way to go, baby.
Big fella. So the Deer Creek offense going to come back out onto the field here. See if we can put another touchdown on the board and chip away at that lead again. They scored. Let's go back and score again. Hunter Freeze, Axel Welch, Logan Hussler, Paxton Gary, Preston Cyborg into the game at running back. So Freeze awaits the snap. High snap. Freeze jumps in the ball.
Not a boy, Hunter.
Nice job by Hunter Freeze to recover that. It's going to be a loss of about a quarter mile. My goodness. That's okay. Second down. What's that, about 25, 27, something like that?
Oh. It's about 25.
Yeah,
26.
Jacob Johnson comes off the field. Now you're going to have Davion White at the bottom, Paxton Gary in the slot, Logan Hussler at the top of your screen. Lamorris Davis is back in the game at running back. Preston Cyborg comes off. Freeze awaits the snap.
Throw it long. There you go,
There's
screen.
Screen
Go, baby, go.
Lamorris Davis. Lamorris Davis has got a little room.
And they kind of horse-collared him there, which I thought was illegal.
Yeah, this looked like his hand was right on the back of that pads. He didn't pull him down, but he sure wasn't letting him go. So gets back out to about the 35-yard line, gets some of that yardage back.
And the flag is down right where that should be for a horse collar. Personal foul. Horse collar. C gets a square.
All right. So that gets us back in this drive. That's going to turn it into a third.
And manageable.
Yeah, and absolutely manageable. About 5 yards. Well, 4 yards, let's call it. So fantastic. We'll take that every day.
This is 2-down territory in my book, Bob.
Yeah, pardon me, second down, not third down. I said third down. So it's going to be second down and 5.
Oh, perfect. Wait a second.
Well, dag-nabbit. That's okay. We're in much better, regardless of what happens with this flag, we're in much better shape than we were just a few minutes ago. So here we go. They're going to talk this over. And we're going to be moving back 5 yards. I just got a feeling. And there we are. So now we're looking at second down. And
it's too easy. We had to make it harder.
Yeah, second down and about 9, but that's okay. Second down and 9, completely manageable with the way our offense has been working tonight. 4:23 here left in Deer Creek. On senior night where we're celebrating a lot of seniors here at Deer Creek. Paxton Gary comes down to the bottom of your screen, and one of those seniors, Logan Hussler, goes to the top of your screen. Lamorris Davis is in the backfield. So there's Freeze. There's the quick pass for Jacob Johnson just over his head. Couldn't pull it in. He was under pressure immediately. Jaequan Lincoln on the coverage there with over Jacob Johnson with trying to get that screen pass out there. Couldn't quite make it. So now we're looking at 3rd and 9. It's been an interesting drive so far. We've been all over the field, I feel like. So now we're at 3rd and 9. Davion White comes to the bottom of your screen. Line steps up to the ball. That's Hussler at the top. We've got twin tight ends. It's Axel Welch and Jacob Johnson in the game. Freeze drops back to pass. Throws it up. Logan Hussler makes an adjustment on the ball. And, it's tipped and intercepted. Well, dag-nabbit.
He had beaten his guy again.
He absolutely had. Number 14, Jordan Carradine. I'm not sure that ball wasn't tipped at the line of scrimmage.
I was going to say, yeah, because he usually gets out there a little further than that. So
it floated, and his balls don't float like that. So I got to say that was tipped at the line of scrimmage, and Logan had to come back to it. And, and almost made the play.
I'll tell you what, that cornerback's going to be glad when tonight's over because.
Yes. So here we go. Antler defense on the field. Now we're going back to gender sec and the backup running back. So there's the handoff. No, pardon me, that's a reverse to Jaequan Lincoln. Jaequan Lincoln.
There you go.
Dylan Diaz says hi at the sideline.
Take that with you.
Yeah, Dylan Diaz says hi at the sideline. 4 score and I knock you out of bounds. Jaequan Lincoln. So it's still Gendersek, like I said, the backup quarterback.
Get him right there. Nice.
Hit
Finish
immediately.
him.
Who is that? Let's see a number on that.
44.
Number 44, Tyler Hammonds on the tackle. Number 44, Tyler Hammonds hits number 22, Quinn Bryant, right in the backfield for a loss. So now it's second down and about 1. Pardon me, third down and about 1.
Come on, Big D.
Pardon me. So Gendersek, no, wait a minute, that's not Gendersek. That's Elias Hopper back in the game.
Oh, fumble.
Fumble on the play.
Oh.
Well, the little man has some room.
Not a boy.
He's met by Dylan Diaz. He's going to be tackled, but that carry is going to be good enough for a Wolverine first down. Takes it out to about the 47-yard line. So Hopper's back in the game here.
He's throwing to get him.
Yeah, absolutely. There's Hopper. Tyler Hammonds got him from behind.
Yes!
Absolutely, Tyler Hammonds brings him down for a loss.
Not a boy, Tyler.
Like I've said before, don't sleep on Tyler Hammonds. He will chase you down. Love to see that by Tyler Hammonds. What a play.
The determination, the want-to right there, that's you know what, that's that young man's career in one play right there. I mean, he busted his tail and made it happen.
Another one of those seniors.
Nice job.
I've enjoyed saying his name at the end of this year, and I've said it a lot. Tyler Hammonds runs him down from behind. Love to see that. So here we go, Hopper under center. There's the carry, number 22. Gosh, gain of about 9 yards there. It's going to be close to a first down, but I don't think he quite got there. We'll see the spot. Yeah, he definitely didn't get there. So it's going to actually be...
Lawton runs that old
yeah,
student.
they're going to have about 2 yards to go. Sorry, Jerry.
That's all right. That old student body left, student body right. You know, the old Vince Lombardi, you know, they pull the guard and the tackle and just devastating with their size and speed to get out there.
Yeah, and they're going to work this 22. That's good enough, going to be good enough for a Wolverine first down. So we got Palomalu coming into the game. Now that is some hair. That is a lot of hair sticking out of the back of that helmet. My goodness. Hopper in the shotgun now, which you haven't seen much tonight. Handoff Bryant, number 22. It's brought down from behind. That's number 29, Dylan Beers.
Brought down by number 29, Dylan Beers.
Dylan Beers.
Not a boy, Dill.
Yeah, absolutely. Dylan Beers, another guy that we're going to be saying his name next year, whether we're in this booth or in the stands.
I looked down the way, and his dad's up here in the booth a couple rows down. He was intently watching that tackle.
So there's Bryant on the carry again. First contact and tackle was made by, let's see who they get up there. That was number 11. That was Paxton Gary on the tackle. So this drive's been all about Bryant. Bryant left, Bryant right, Bryant up the middle. So here's Hopper directing Bryant. Bryant's going to be offset to Hopper's left. Twin receivers to the bottom, single to the top. There's Bryant on the carry. There's somebody coming in to make that tackle.
Kean Bryant with the carry.
That was Dylan Beers again on that tackle. So nice job, Dylan
Beers.
And Britt Stanley on the stop.
So it's going to be second down and about 7 here for the Wolverines. So we've still got the starting quarterback in, but it's backup running back. There's the handoff to Bryant. Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Let's see what this flag is. I'm super interested to see what this flag is. Keegan DeMario comes off. He's lost his helmet. So now we're going to see number 52.
Yeah, Xander.
That's our man, Xander Crawford, coming into the game. Xander Crawford, another one of those sophomores. You know, this really
seniors.
A lot of sophomores right now that are playing. for this Deer Creek team.
Official timeout.
I have him as a sophomore in my roster.
And I have him as a senior, so.
Let's call him a junior and be done
There
with
you
it.
go.
Well, Xander, if you're out there and you happen to rewatch this game, my roster says sophomore, Jerry says senior. So if you're a senior, we've enjoyed watching you play. If you're a sophomore, we're looking forward to you coming back. How about that?
There, perfect.
I'll take it. 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's 49-21. The Wolverines lead the Antlers. Tough night so far, senior night here in Deer Creek, but I tell you what, there's nothing wrong with watching these guys play one more game.
You know, and it being senior night, we've had the cross country, the band, the football players, the cheer and the pom. We've got a couple of seniors we get to work with here, and that have been just fantastic and helping. What happens up here is amazing, and David Lee is one of our seniors here on Antler Vision.
Absolutely.
He works the cameras. And Rawan Farhan, who's standing right here next to us.
Yes.
Just smiling. I wish you could just turn that camera around on you. I don't. She's the one bringing you the big overhead picture here. Couldn't be more sweet. We got candy laying in front of her. She hasn't even ate it. She's so intent on doing a good job. But these young people are fantastic. We wish you all the luck and prayers for your continued education.
So there's Hopper with the handoff to Michael McDaniel. Michael McDaniel on the carry. So now you've got Bryant coming back in, so that may have been a one carry job for Michael McDaniel. So looks like that's going to be the end of the third quarter. So at the end of the third quarter, Lawton leads Deer Creek 49-21.
First quarter score, Oklahoma City Thunder 31, Boston Celtics 18. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the game, to stick around and support the Antler Pride Marching Band as they perform their show for the postgame. Second down and goal from the 7-yard line to start the fourth.
All right, we're back here. Lawton's got the ball. They go in motion. And he rolls out to his right. Oh, hit. Knock that down. Good Lord. Touchdown.
Pass is complete for a touchdown to number 9, Nate Eggleton.
So, Nate Eggleton with the touchdown there.
You may wonder why they're throwing when they're winning by, what is that, 28 points. It goes back to what we talked about in the first part of the game.
Yep.
They're watching a score with Midwest City and Stillwater right now, where if Stillwater can pull off an upset of Midwest City and they can beat us by 23, and then, you know, it gets into all that math stuff that I didn't really pay attention
Gary
to.
got really close on that one. Paxton Gary, yeah, almost. I mean, I think he was just a few inches away from blocking that one. So, with 11:52 real quick here into the fourth quarter, it's Lawton 56, Deer Creek 21.
receive for the Antlers is number 41, Parker Johnson. Kicking off for Lawton, number 88, Tyvon Curry.
All right, yeah.
All right. So here's the kickoff. He's actually going to kick it high and deep this time.
Come
the
on,
kick's
baby.
going to be fielded by number 4, Davion White. Davion White gets
Go,
up ahead of steam.
Fighting through there. Look at him fight.
Look at him. Gets it out to about the 43-yard line. Davion White.
You can hear the appreciation of the crowd. We got a great crowd here again tonight. The support for this team this year has been just fantastic. And you parents and you students and family and friends of these boys for coming out like you have this year. All the people on the booster club that signed up to help fund, this football program. And the other people I get to work with on the booster board, that I had no idea how much time it takes to do all the stuff. But it's such a thrill to get to do it for these kids, and it's just awesome.
Hunter Freeze, quick pass out to Axel Welch. Can't quite pull it in. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Hunter Freeze in the offense look to get something going on this drive, put some more points on the board. As Lawton leads here 56-21.
You see some of the students walking around in their hard hats and their wrecking crew stuff, but they got the giant heads, the faces of some of the senior players and stuff. Just having a great time and understanding this is a great time to be alive and be a kid and be a senior out here and doing this. It's awesome.
There you go. Hunter Freeze's pass is caught that time by Axel Welch. It's going to bring up a game. Yeah, it's going to bring up 3rd down, and let's call it about 5 yards here for the Antler offense.
How about Logan, run by number 14 again. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. Let's just go ahead and get us our little records here.
Absolutely. Hunter Freeze is going to be in the shotgun. He's going to have trip receivers to the bottom of the screen. That's Preston Cyborg in the backfield there with Hunter. 2 seniors. There's Hunter Freeze. Pass is tipped. It was intended for Logan Hussler. Some good sportsmanship there by Lawton trying to help Logan up off the field. So it's going to bring up 4th down and 5. Preston Cyborg is likely going to punt this one away. We'll see him roll out probably, though, to that right-hand side. Let's see. He waits the snap. Trying to get him to jump. Let's see. There it is. A little high. Preston wants to run that.
I
know.
He does. I want him to, too.
No, look at that roll. Look at that roll. That ball's going to be down at about the 8-yard line.
That's a 50-yard punt, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely.
That's a 50-yard punt.
Nice roll for Preston Cyborg. Absolutely nice roll. So it's going to put Lawton deep in their own territory. We'll see if Gendersek comes in or if we get Hopper. I'm sure the quarterback's hiding in all that traffic. Let's see. I don't see the quarterback yet. So we've got the Lawton offense huddled, and here finally comes the Wolverine quarterback. That looks like it's going to be Gendersek, so they're going to put back in the backup quarterback. And they're going to have Bryant, the backup running back, in the backfield. Twin receivers to the top, single to the bottom. There's the handoff to
No!
Drew O'Hara. Look. Woo. My. I don't even know. I wish that's one of those times I wish we had replay.
I'm looking down out of the stands. The O'Haras are a large group down there, and they're all smiling ear to ear right now.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, when he hit him, he hit him hard. Woo-wee. So here's the Lawton offense. Going to be second. They lost about 2 yards. Gendersek Looks towards the sidelines. He's just watching the clock run. Yeah, they're just running clock here.
That's fine too. Wrap him up,
the
fellas.
handoff to Bryant. They hold him up. There may be a gain back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe. Wouldn't bet the farm on it. So it's going to bring up 3rd and long for Gendersek and the Wolverine offense. Still pinned deep in their territory.
Good job, Ben. That's Ben Leixel in that tackle. He's a junior. He's somebody that's come on here this year. When Preston was hurt earlier, he got his chance, and he's shown he deserves to be out there on the field too. And now he's playing out there alongside of Preston. So good job, Ben.
All right. So Gendersek under center. Rolls out.
Get him, Dylan, get him.
Oh! He just threw that away, let's be honest. Gendersek was just trying not to get a safety because Dylan Beers was all over him.
Dylan he gets out there on that edge, you know, and that's, I think the very first series of the game he got held back over here because he gets out there and he makes it hard for these running backs to get out and block him. So good job, Dylan.
DeMarcus Andrews back to punt. Back deep to receive for the Antlers. Number 10, Dylan Diaz. And the interim guy, or the intermediate guy there is Hunter Smith, number 20. It's going to be high. Dylan Diaz catches it and does not fair catch it. You love that.
Dang
Dylan
the
Diaz,
torpedoes.
I think they just kept waiting, like, surely he's going to fair catch this. And he's like, I'm not fair catching that. You got to love the way Dylan Diaz plays football.
They still coming over and high-fiving and knocking into, I mean, they're having fun together. You know, these players are still having a great time together. Love playing the game of football.
Yeah, they understand what's happening here, but they're not going to stop playing. They're not going to stop having fun, and that's what we love to see. We talked early in the season about the heart and the passion that Coach Stanley has brought to this program, and I think you're going to continue to see that not only tonight, but in the coming years as guys like Dylan Diaz and Paxton Gary work their way through this program.
Coach Stanley's brought in a great group of young, but also mature, great football coaches. I mean, we have just the right amount of young, let's run through the wall.
Yep.
Older, I've been around, this is how we should run through the wall, and I love you guys, let's run through it together.
Yep.
You know, and it's infectious. You can see it on the boys' faces from 9th grade to 12th. It doesn't matter. And you can see it by the people here in the stands that appreciate what this football team's all about this year.
So there's the handoff to Preston Cyborg, who's held up but not taken down. Forward progress is going to give him a small gain, possibly. Let's see here. Yeah, a gain of about 2.5 yards, let's say. So it'll be 2nd down and 7-ish, 2nd down and 8-ish. For the Antler offense.
2nd down and 8.
Hunter Freeze in the offense, break the huddle. Hussler will go to the top of your screen, and Davion White will come to the bottom. Lamoris Davis is in the backfield.
There he is, touchdown.
There's a quick pass out to Logan Hussler.
Oh.
Gets down to about the 11-yard line. Let's see where they spot this ball.
I pre-touchdown there. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That safety came over late, but I saw him break by that cornerback. I was like, oh, this is 6. But great pass right in between the two defenders. Logan tiptoeing down the sideline. Great job, fellas.
All right, so here we go. Hunter Freeze back in. Stepped at the sideline after that play. He's got the play, comes back in. Breaks the huddle. Hussler now comes to the bottom of your screen. Davion White goes to the top, and Lamoris Davis is in the backfield. 2 tight ends. Freeze awaits the snap. There it is. There's a handoff to Davis, who was met almost immediately. Forward progress will get him back to about the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made by number 45, Sam Harris.
Sam Harris acting a little
chippy.
Okay, thank you for the word. I was going to say something else, so I appreciate you.
Yeah.
And
Sam Harris gave our guy Lamoris Davis a little toss there at the end of the play.
It'd be okay if one of our linemen found him on the next play. Let's run the ball again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will.
And there's Preston back in the game. Let's run right there.
So here's Hunter Freeze in the shotgun. Rolls out to his left. He's looking.
Yes.
Oh, in and out of the hands of Davion White.
He did such a good job. He was open.
Or is that
That was Davion.
That's Davion, okay.
He was open immediately and went all the way to the back of the end zone. But as he rolled out, he worked his way back up to the front through the traffic because there was quite a few people there. I mean, he did a really good job of getting open. Just barely dropped it.
Yeah, that'll be one he wishes he had back, I guess.
Yeah, but you
Here
saw
we go.
the skill right there.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely, 100%. Davion White at the top of your screen, Hussler at the bottom. There's Freeze, and he keeps it.
There you go,
Takes
Hunter,
and
go.
Breaks, touchdown, Hunter Freeze.
Atta boy, Hunter.
Hunter Freeze just put a move on some guy there on the edge.
I said shake and bake.
Absolutely.
Shake and bake.
Yeah, that just happened. That just happened, Jerry.
Nice job, Hunter.
Nice job, Hunter Freeze. We talked about, as this season went on, his ability to not only use his arm, but to use his feet to gain yards and get out of trouble when he had to. Nice job by Hunter Freeze on that touchdown run.
Tucker Bowen's kicking the extra point here.
Tucker Bowen comes in. Kick is up, and let's see those
Atta
hands.
boy.
It's good.
Nice job, Tucker.
So with 7:13 left in the fourth quarter, it's 56-28. Lawton leads Deer Creek. All right, we're back here in Deer Creek. Lexi Oldham in to kick off for the Antlers, as he's done almost all year long. You can spot him very easily. You just look for the orange shoes. Back deep to receive for the Wolverines. That looks like Michael McDaniel, the one carry wonder from last drive for the Wolverines. High and short by Oldham. Fair catch called for by number 1. That's DeMarcus Andrews for the Wolverines. So it's going to be first down and 10 for the Wolverine offense from the, let's see where they spot this. Looks like about the 35-yard line. So now we'll see who comes back into the game for the Wolverine offense. We may have a different quarterback now, and a third quarterback.
New quarterback for Lawton is number 17, Donovan Dorsey.
Donovan Dorsey, the new quarterback for the Wolverines. Donovan Dorsey, a 5'8", 150-pound freshman
Fumble
for the Wolverines.
Fumble, baby.
Well, that's what happens when you put a freshman quarterback in.
Number 8, Preston Cyborg.
All right, Craig, let's go score, yo.
First snap, freshman Donovan Dorsey fumbles the ball. Let's go score again. That may be the only snap Dorsey sees tonight. We'll see. Let's see if they give him a chance to redeem himself after that. So the Deer Creek offense going to come back into the field. Let's go punch this one in.
Yeah,
let's
heck
make
yeah.
it 35. Let's make it 35-56. Let's do it again. So we got Jace Edwards coming in at receiver here. We got Landon Seigle coming in at receiver.
Nice. We saw Landon earlier this year. He came in and played some good time for us earlier in the year.
So here we go, Jace Edwards at the top of your screen. Let's see what we can get going. There's Hunter Cyborg. So Preston Cyborg thunders down, gain of about 5. Well, let's see where they mark this. Yeah, it's gain of about 5 yards. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 5. we can get 5 yards a carry, we'll do that all night. Let's just keep going, guys. Drive, drive, drive. We got to score again.
Mason, number 42, Mason Naby's in there as well.
Yes. It might be Knabe.
I know. I don't want to be hating.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
No, I'm being honest. I'm not being a jerk face.
I'm not either.
I'm not being a jerk face, folks. So here we go.
Ma'am?
Freeze in the shotgun.
I'm
Freeze
asking
is
our
looking
producer.
for Edwards. Oh.
Freeze pass is incomplete. Intended for number 21, Jace Edwards.
So Hunter Freeze, under a little traffic there, went down. Throws the pass for Edwards and just over his head.
Neal on the coverage.
I was going to say, Daxton Byers, I saw that, and I like your style.
Yeah. So number 84, DeKoven Robertson, comes in the game. First time we've seen DeKoven. DeKoven, as I might have mentioned earlier in the year, had a catch in a JV game that was just legendary, I guess, and I still haven't seen that footage,
Still
but I
haven't
still
either.
want to.
But another good senior up there, just helping build this program.
There's the handoff to Preston Cyborg. It's going to be good enough for a gain of about maybe another yard. So now it's going to bring up 4th down and about 4 at this part of the field. I think we'll probably go for that.
Heck yeah, why not?
Yeah, at this point, let's go for it. See the offense waiting for Freeze to come back out. DeKoven Robertson here on the edge. And Jace Edwards comes down to the bottom of the screen with DeKoven. DeKoven will be in the slot. Preston Cyble's in the backfield. There's Hunter Freeze.
No, what a catch!
Did he catch that?
Yes,
no.
he did.
Come
Oh!
on. Oh, dag nabbit.
I'm gonna tell
you.
you,
That. DeKoven, if you watch this later, you had it.
I said I had a better view than that referee, and you talked about the great catch. He caught that ball.
I think so too.
He
And
caught
look,
that ball.
I know at home you're saying, but that guy's way closer than you guys. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter at all. We saw it from here.
I know we tell you we can't read the numbers from here and that we thought a shoe was a football earlier tonight, but by gosh, he caught that pass. I'm telling you right now.
That's exactly right. You're just going to have to take our word for it.
Let's just go to the tape.
Exactly. All right, so here the Wolverine offense is in the game.
Nolan Newman's in there playing defensive line.
All right, Nolan Newman.
Number 97.
Dorsey's back in. They're giving him another chance. That's Michael McDonald. Oh, that's Preston Cyborg, making sure he's down. Michael McDaniel. I said Michael McDonald. That's not right.
Swade Reindl, another senior right there, making a play.
Love to see that.
1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Ball at their own 41.
5:08 as the clock continues to tick here.
Coach,
freshman quarterback for the Wolverines, Dorsey, in the game.
Coach Stanley wants to let these boys play. Brock Bowers, another senior's in there right now.
Another fumble by Dorsey. Oh,
get there, make that tackle.
Preston Cyborg just met Dorsey.
Michael McDaniel on the carry.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Dorsey's not having a good day so far. Dorsey's going to head towards the sidelines. They may send, I think they're going to send the other quarterback back in.
2nd down and 14.
Yeah, that's definitely Kyler Gendersack, which is
Aaron Ray's down here playing cornerback as well. Another great senior young man. Why don't you go ahead and pick this up and take it to the house, son? Let's go. They won't throw it.
There's Gendersack. There's McDaniel on the carry. Who is that? Dylan Beers? Dylan Beers with a tackle for loss.
Nice. Attaboy, Dill. Dylan Beers going to have a good year next year.
Yep.
I have no doubt. He's made plenty of plays. Seems to be around the ball quite a bit. He ended up playing quite a bit last year as a sophomore as well, so he had the experience coming into this year.
33-yard line.
All right, they break the huddle. Gendersack still in the game. Single receiver to the top, twins to the bottom. Michael McDaniel in the backfield.
Reverse. Get him right there.
Oh, almost. Oh. So, number 43 with the big hit. That's Griff Stanley.
It just looked like it looked like a, you know, when you have the little kids and they're running along out of control and someone just pushes them over.
Yes.
That's what it looked like. There, he's like, no.
Yeah. Oh my. So DeMarcus Andrews is going to punt here. Back to receive. Dylan Diaz back to receive. We'll see if this will be a returnable punt here for Diaz. Nice kick. Oh, that's not Dylan Diaz. It's Hunter Smith back to receive. All right, so it's going to be first down and 10 for the Antlers from about the 17-yard line, let's call it. We'll see who comes out here for the Antlers. 2:35 left in the game, 56-28. Deer Creek trailing in this one. So Logan Hussler comes out. Jace Edwards comes out. Preston Cyborg, and of course Hunter Freeze at quarterback.
These boys started playing football together. They're going to end playing football together.
I believe that's what it's going to be. There's the handoff to Cyborg.
Push him along, fellas.
Absolutely. Nice carry by Cyborg. Big physical run by Preston Cyborg.
Brought down by number 56, Torin Grant.
I want to say to anybody out there watching as well, if you want to be involved in this football program wants you to be involved. We're starting to look for help for things coming up next year already. We'd love to have all the parents and the families be involved in this program as over the years as we go forward. This is a raised by a village type situation, where so many people got an opportunity to be involved in whether it's from some of these fantastic churches that we've had come out and offer to feed the boys, and just the moms that have put together so many things and all the different stuff we did for Blue Out. And there's always something that we need help doing, and you get to be a part of this and get to be around these young people that are just fantastic. You and I were fortunate enough to be asked to come up here and help out, and now we're asking if we can come back. I mean, it's a fantastic opportunity.
Yes. This is one of the, I always joke that I told my wife that this is one of the funnest times I've had in years, and she looked at me sideways. But honestly, you know, we spend so much time doing things for family and working with family and kids' activities, and this is something you and I kind of did for ourselves. And I tell you what, I haven't had one.
Me neither.
It's just a blast. Watching these, I love football, and I love Deer Creek. So what, you know,
they can't
put
get
those
better.
two things together, what are you going to do? Somebody's helmet came off. Look out, kid.
Go,
Lamoris
baby.
Davis.
Go,
Nice
Lamoris.
physical
Go, baby.
run.
Go. Go,
Lamoris
baby. Go.
Davis at the 50, the 45, the 40. All the way down to about the 35-yard line. Lamoris Davis. This game isn't over for Lamoris Davis, ladies and gentlemen. Lamoris Davis is still running. But yeah, they're just so happy to be here. So thankful to Antler Vision, Ms. Harris, and
Ms.
everybody
Harris is
here
awesome.
For letting us be involved. Me personally, and I know you would probably echo these same sentiments being involved in this. It's just been so much fun and such a good time, and just love it.
You know, as we talk about just to have a special place, I pray every night that I thank the Lord that my kids get to go to these schools, you know, and I see all the student sections clearing out over here. It's not because they're going home, it's because they're going over by the fence, just like they did after we won that first home game. They're going over there by the fence to welcome their brothers and sisters off the field, the palm and cheer and all the football players, to tell them, hey, we're with you, we love you. And that's a student body that I'm glad that our kids are a part of.
Absolutely. So time continues to wind down here. 30 seconds left. 56-28, Lawton leads Deer Creek. Hunter Freeze in at quarterback. Preston Cyborg in at running back. Jace Edwards, Landon Seigle.
Go, Preston.
Logan
Go, baby.
Hussler.
Go, Preston.
Yes. Preston Cyborg. 10 seconds left. Call a timeout. First down. Give them time to move the chains.
Line up.
Let's put it in.
That may have been it right there.
No,
We're hurrying to the line. Block.
Let's
one
go.
more time, fellas.
Preston, Logan,
Run.
somebody. Let's
one
get in.
more time.
Landon.
Go, Preston.
Go, Preston. Go, Preston.
Preston Cyborg, the ball game.
Did he not get in?
Down at the 1 foot line. I'll tell you what.
Well, that's okay. You know what, Preston? You kept running until the very last second.
Yeah, you did.
Deer Creek 28.
Well, the way we've called it all year long, he was into us.
He was into us for sure. I'll tell you, I would, as we're getting ready to log off here, I wanted to send minutes to say thank you to all the young people we get to work with up here. It's Miss Harris. Thank you for Deer Creek letting us come up here and do this and be a part of these kids' life and what they do. They're fantastic. Getting to go and watch these young men play their hearts out, these young ladies cheer their hearts out every game, to get to be a part of the lives of these parents as well. I salute all the seniors, and I salute all the moms and dads of these seniors, because we know it's like what you had to do to get these kids. They practice before the sun comes up and until after the sun goes down. And I think these coaches have brought a spirit here that the players were thirsty for, and the fans here were thirsty for. And I think we have great things to come in the years going forward. But really proud of these young men that came out here and fought through so much over these 3 years. And if you see one of them out and about, you need to shake their hand and tell them thank you, because they busted their tail for these 3 years to let us all cheer for them,
Well, so that's the end of the season. 56-28. Lawton upends Deer Creek here. So for myself, J.D. Shackley, and for Jerry Broughton, thank you. Thank you for joining us when you had the time. Thank you for joining us when you could. Thank you for coming out to games. We appreciate it. So this will be us signing off for 2017. We'll see you in 2018. Go Creek.
Go Creek.
back up.
Okay, there. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field for your post-game entertainment, your Deer Creek High School Antler Pride Marching Band. Tonight, the Antler Pride Marching Band will present for the last time their complete 2017 competition show, Defying Gravity, featuring music selections from Brahms' Lullaby, Symphonie Fantastique by Hector Berlioz, Somewhere Over the Rainbow from The Wizard of Oz, and Defying Gravity from Wicked. Soloists this evening include Chase Cleaver on saxophone, Ethan Warren on trombone, Sean Cudd on euphonium, and Michaela Sweet on trumpet. And now, under the field direction of Senior Drum Major Emma Miller and Junior Drum Major Sarah Stell, please welcome the one, the only, that band from Antlerland, the Antler Pride Marching Band.
The Bride Marching Band is under the direction of Darby Cassidy, Wendy Binford, and Shannon Lockwood, with additional instruction by Cameron Duncan and Justin Redwine. Tonight's music was arranged by Carol Chambers and Dave Marvin. Drill design is by Ryan Edgman. Color guard instruction and choreography is by Brandon Gibbons. Thank you to the teachers, parents, administration, and school board for your attendance this evening and for your continued support of the Deer Creek Band program. Ladies and gentlemen, the Deer Creek High School Antler Pride Marching Band.